Hi folks, I think we're live. I hope we are. Maybe not quite yet. Well, it says I'm live. Come on, YouTube. Or there's a very big buffer delay. It says receiving your content. Okay. Some reason I'm not seeing the video here. I hope you folks are. But here we go. Yep, we got it. We have got a feed. Sorry about that little technical difficulty there to start off with. Hope you're all doing right. Or doing all right. Miles Kent, first one in here. How you doing, Miles? Sadiq, good to see you. Snur Ben David. I never know whether they call you Ben, David, or Snur. Or is it Sneer? God, this thing doesn't look right tonight. It looks different than usual. Hey, Nexa. Stavros, Katie. How we doing? So it's always a little bit of a slow start. Wait for a few people coming in. Darren, how you doing? Hello, me old mucker. Hi, James. Chris B. Hi. Hi, Hector. Make a funny noise sucking this up. So about that Tutti Frutti mango and pineapple, let's get mixing. Was that something I was doing or something that was just mentioned to me? Hi, West Ham. Hi, Jack. Hijack. He's here to hijack. Warren Lindsay, how you doing? Hey, Liam. I'm doing good, man. I hope you are. Can you use just root beer and an ice cream to make a float juice? I would have thought so. I don't like root beer, so I've never got that flavor. I hate root beer. But I would have thought so. I mean, you want to kind of break it up a bit. You know, if you've got root beer, I don't know how sweet it would be. You probably want to put a little sweetener in there, bit of ice cream, maybe a bit of whipped cream or something like that, because I know it kind of fizzes and floats to the top. So maybe something like that would be good. Wanted to mix your 27, Ben. No Blurry Bend. Don't have one. Chris, have you got Harvest Berry? If you've got Harvest Berry, I'd imagine that would do it just fine. At the same ratio as well. Let's have a look. You mentioned Tutti Frutti in some video I saw and had some recipe with it, and so I bought it, and now I don't remember what it was for. Wasn't it a shaken vape? I think it was a shaken vape. Let's have a look. I think it was actually called shaken vape as well. I think it's in the premium folder. See if this is the one you're talking about. It was Harvest Berry, Tutti Frutti, and Blackberry, but you said mango and pineapple. I think the last time I used Tutti Frutti was on the shaken vape, which was Harvest Berry, Tutti Frutti, and Blackberry. Don't think I've used it since then, although I could be wrong. Won't be the first time. Let's have a look. Racing Rivals, good to see you. Simon Townend. Never seen you before. How you doing? It's good to see you in here, Simon. Hi, Misty. Oh, there's a lot of regular names in here now. Thomas Rogan, S. Durham. Good to see you. For some reason, my thing here is not working. Why is that? Hang on. 1 second, folks. There's something wrong with my video here. It's playing up. Oh, I know why, you dumbass. That's probably why. Maybe. Nope. For some reason, the chat didn't pop out. Let's pop it out again. So it's actually on the video. That would really help. Right, let's see if that fixed the problem. Oh, come on, Chris. Sort it out, man. Sort it out. No, something's a bit strange here. Huh. Normally I've got the chat running on the side of the video, and for some reason it's not doing it tonight. That's bizarre, but I see something on there. It's like it's misplaced somehow. Well, that's annoying. Huh. They must have changed something. I don't really want to mess with it now, though, or shall I? You know what? Let's mess with it now. Let's remove that one, and let's add screen capture. And do that. There we go. Looks like we got it now. Haha. Fixture. A bit bigger than usual, I think it. Okay, there we go. We've got our chat back. I've done it. Sorry, I've missed a few things here. Let's have a look. Old Dirty Vape. Have you ever used Morning Sun? Yes, I have. It's a strange little flavour. I don't know how to describe it. There's something it reminds me of. I don't know if this is going to sound weird, but it kind of reminds me of something like in a barber shop or something like that. It's something I've smelt before. Obviously, I haven't tasted anything in a barber shop, but there's something it reminds me of. Like, I don't know if it's like I don't know, maybe it's like the clipper oil or something. I don't know. It reminds me of something, though. But I haven't found a really good use for it yet. So I think I used it. You've got to use it in such small amounts. You know, don't go over 0.5% of it if you're mixing it with something else. But I haven't. Well, I did try a couple of weeks ago. I tried it in something. There's that one, and there's also one called Metaphor as well. They're both a little strange. I had to get them because I love the things that FA do with some of that stuff. You know, like Joy and Wow, and I've got 2 or 3 others over there. I like them. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was just a lure to get you to mix something with those 3. Yeah, thanks, Nexa. Maybe we will. But I remember finding the premium photo. Okay. How you liking the Alien mod? I love it, James. But people said about the paint coming off. Mine's now it's starting to do it, but just on the trigger. Don't know if you can see that. See that I've got some flakes coming off, but it's only on the trigger. Where did you get your all-day vape bottles? I got them on Amazon. They're condiment bottles. They are. Let me get you the link, Chris. Go to Amazon. Bear with me, folks. Okay, your Amazon. Oh. What the hell? This thing changed as well. Everything's changed on me tonight. Orders. Okay, where are you? That's it right there. 4-ounce plastic bottles with flip top port. No, that's not it. There it is, condiment bottles. Right, there's the link. Copy. Okay, here we go. That's the link to those bottles right there. Let's have it. Oh, guys, if you need my attention, type at DIY Vapor. You'll see on my, if you look at the video stream, you'll see on the right side where the chat is, you will see the little red blocks. That's someone who has typed at DIY Vapor. So if you need to get a question to me or need my attention, because it's hard to keep up with the chat now, just type at DIY Vapor anywhere in the message. X-Skin, can't stay long, speed awareness course tomorrow. Friggin' M4s go too fast. Oh no, you didn't. Those M4s are nice though. I guess it's worth it. Okay, call me Tut. Did you happen to get in on the special Real Flavors? On the special Real Flavors had a day or two ago on their SC flavors. If so, which did you pick up? No, I didn't. I didn't get on it. It's just as well I didn't see it because I don't need any more flavors right now. I can't. I've still got a few that I've not really tried properly yet. But of course, everyone loves a bargain. I would have probably got some more. Darren Snowden, check out the pic of my alien on the Facebook page. I think I did, Darren. I think I seen it, and it was not too good if it's the one I'm thinking about. I can't read this one. MJ834204 Life. Try some vinyl wrap on the alien as it's as I done. It's on my thumbnail pro pic to the left. Okay. I did see somebody get a brand new one the other day. I think it was on our Facebook page, and they had a brand new one, and they also bought it with the wrap or a rubber case or something. They had something there. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's not a fashion accessory. You know, it is what it is. But it's starting to fade. I don't use it. I was using it all the time. Right now, I've gone back to my RX200 and I've been lugging that thing around with me. But just because I put an RDA on it, I just felt more comfortable with that one. The other one's got the Baby Beast on it in it. I really need to rebuild. Okay, Pierre. Do you know a good flavor to mix with rainbow sherbet? Oh dear, we have a winner. I just made it last night. I don't mind giving it up. Hold on 1 second, Pierre. I'll give it a quick taste test as well. Here it is, sherbet. I made it last night. It's got something like orange and mango in it, and it tasted good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wanted like an orange sherbet, so let's have a look a minute. Let's get this up. Oh shit, I didn't want to make a new. Oh, you dumbass, come on. Right, sherbet. I actually made it last night. It's the first time I've used the rainbow sherbet, and I've been meaning to do it. Rainbow sherbet, orange, mango, cotton candy. If you got the means of taking a screenshot, there it is right there. This is a quick glimpse because this is one that I will probably make a video on once I get it nailed. But hell, there's something for you to try, and it's pretty good. But I want to mess around with it and see what else I can get out of it. All right. If not, just Yeah, you'll have to just come back and watch the video again because it is. I'm giving you a little insight of what's going on behind the scenes there. Uh, let's have a look. Where did we get to? Pierre there. John S. Hello. Any reviews for Liquid France? I'm crazy for Jet Fresh and can't find a clone. No, I've never heard of them. I'm sorry. Never heard of them. Racing Rivals. I'm now only using my high-end stuff. Sucks not to use everything. You mean your mods, your high-end mods and stuff? I mess around. I go between. I've got an IPv4 and the X-Cube 2, both with RDAs. Actually, I've got the RX 200 with the RDA. It's got the Twisted Messes RDA on it. Then I've got the Alien with the Baby Beast. I've got my Cloud Beast right here, the TFE 8. And then on the table behind me, on my mixing table, I've got a Segeli 150 with a Dark Horse RDA and the wickless coil. So I do use everything. You got it. Good, Pierre. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, give it a try. Like I said, I made it last night. It's got the 10th on it. And I tasted it real quick last night, and it tasted good after a shake and vape. But I put cotton candy in it, so cotton candy takes a couple of days to really get sweet. Probably about 4 days is what I found with it before to really hit the mark. So, but try it. It's pretty good. Okay. S. Durham, nice one, thanks. I'm sorry, I don't know what that was for. Maybe that was just for the recipe I gave. I don't know. But yeah, I'm always working on something in the background. When I sit down and do my videos, I do a video and then I normally mix 2 or 3 recipes afterwards. Some of them are just off the cuff. Some of them I've thought about while I was at work and wrote them down and all sorts of different things. But it's always in my head. Nexa, been playing with a mango and pineapple juice, but it's not really there. Tried EM2 and marshmallow. It needs something else. Don't know what it is. Any guess? Really depends what it's missing. Is it missing like a fullness in the mouth, a throat hit, or is it just something you can't kind of explain? Something I would probably try in that, which I'm trying in a lot of stuff right now, and it's kind of like a little magic touch, is TFA's quince. Just use it at like 0.5% at most, and it kind of does something. It kind of like wakes the fruits up. It's really, really good. I love it. But if it's kind of a mouthfeel and a throat hit, you're gonna have to try something else. Or try liquid amber to give it a little bit of a twist. I put that in a mix the other night that needed a little something, and it done it. Fullness in the mouth and perhaps another flavour to round it off. What pineapple are you using? You're using TFAs? Because that one's pretty strong. That one gives good mouth hit. I think that's what was giving me the mouth hit the other night. It was either that or the liquid amber. I had one with both of those flavors in it. Using Flavor West. Okay, Flavor West pineapple is not really that strong, but it's a nice pineapple. I know exactly which one. TFA's pineapple is strong, real strong. I made a flavor with it the other night and it took over everything. But there was like a fullness with it. Let me have a look at that recipe. I can't give the recipe up right now because it's top secret, and I'm working on it. Let's have a look. Versions, and it's called Finite. There it is, Finite 2. Very bland. I've got Liquid Amber and Juicy Lemon by Capella in this mix, and I think that's what's giving it. And I've got the Pineapple TFA, and one of them's given me this nice throat hit, but I'm not sure which one. Or it could just be the fact that they're all together and some of the other flavors. I'm not sure. But I know what you mean. Sometimes it's so hard to get that fullness in the mouth, and then you put another flavor with it, and it kind of just does something. I'm not sure. Oh, for rest. Okay, Durham. Yep, I see what you were talking about. Yeah, you're welcome. Call me Tut. You mix that sherbet up at 595 PGVG. Do you normally mix max VG? Yes, all the time. I don't. I don't actually have any PG right now. I made it for one of my neighbours, and it's maybe he's got just enough in there to do him about a 15 mil mix. There's hardly anything left in it, but I am always max VG. I do have some Liquid Barnes 2080 over there. Um, I could use some of that if I wanted to get a little bit higher, but no, I love my VG. Have you ever made a banana split juice? Yes, I have. Well, no, I haven't. I've made banana pudding, and it was a while ago. It was back when I was still mixing and getting a shitload wrong, which I still do now anyway. But I wasn't as good as I'd like to say. I wasn't as thoughtful about what I was putting in there. Whereas now, I think if I'd done a banana pudding, I think I could do a lot better job at it. But no, I haven't done a banana split yet. But that kind of sounds good. Normally, with a decent banana split, you've got banana, you've got the ice cream, and then you've got like a strawberry like drizzle over it. That's how I always remember seeing them. If you see a picture of it, might be worth having a go at it. Just put like a hint of strawberry in the background. If I was going to do it, I'd probably use banana cream, which is Loran, vanilla bean ice cream, bit of vanilla swirl, and probably sweet strawberry. I'd keep it kind of simple, wouldn't go too sweet with it. Um, Nexa, yeah, unless you want to add a cream to it, it's hard to get pure flavor to be rounded off and give that fullness in the mouth. It is, and I was really surprised about the one I made the other day. I can kind of tell you what's in it. There's liquid amber, pineapple, pink champagne. It's kind of giving it away, isn't it? Uh, Damn, I've lost it now. Come on, where are you? Oh, I found the. Well, that's strange. I found the original one. I was looking at Finite version 2 just a second ago. Now I can't find that, but I find the original one. That's absolutely bizarre. Oh, because it's in versions. That's why, you dickhead. Okay. I still haven't found it. Finite. Come on. There it is. Finite 2. It's got pink champagne, pineapple TFA, raspberry Inawera, berry blend Flavora, liquid amber flavor art, and juicy lemon by Capella. And they're at very low dosages. Um, but something about those coming together gives this real fullness and nice throat hit. It's a really nice mix. I made it the first time and it tasted like a berry champagne, and then after a day or two, they some of the flavors fell off a bit, but the pineapple stayed where it was, so it's predominantly pineapple. So I kind of dropped that now and up the champagne, and I'm hoping it's going to be okay this time. But once I get that one nailed, there will be a video on it. Pierre, one last question. Is it possible to add a flavor to a premix e-juice to get a good result? To a premixed e-juice. Do you mean a shot ball or Possible to add a flavour to a pre-mixed e-juice and get good result, or just one that you've pre-mixed and had steeping for a couple of weeks and then think it's got something missing and then add it to it. Um, either or. Yes, you can do whatever you like. You could buy a shop bought one and add something that you think's missing to it. Um, Sometimes if I've steeped one for a couple of weeks, the creams have come out, and I think, oh, that strawberry's not enough. I might add some more strawberry to it and just leave it a day or two for the alcohol to come out of the strawberry. But I'm not worried about adding some more after. But it is better if it steeps all at one time. Someone asked if I could mix up a after dinner mint flavor the other day. Ever tried to make? Yes, I have, Durham. I failed miserably at that one too, but it was a long time ago, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. I can't remember how I made it. I'd have to look. You know what? I can look. We got time. We got all the time in the world. See if I can find it. I thought it was after dinner mint. Thought that's what I put it down as. Or did I put it down as like thin mint or something? I might not be able to find it straight up. I've got hundreds of recipes here. Just try mint. Mint chocolate chip ice cream. I'd have to go back through and look at it. Try and find it. Actually, maybe it's wafer. No, it's not. I thought maybe it's wafer thin mint. I can't see it there right now, but yeah, I did, and it wasn't great. But I would go about it differently now. Probably get like a dark chocolate. I think I have one by Flavor West, which is quite good. You don't want anything too milky. Definitely don't put any sweetener in it because the dark chocolate's kind of bitter. And then I would use a good peppermint. Most of the peppermints out there are pretty strong. And then I'd use some Coolada, probably 0.5% or something. So maybe, it depends what peppermint. I'm trying to think what I have. I think it might be Flavor. I think I've got 2 peppermints. One might be Flavor Art. But I would say like about 2 or 3% peppermint, about 4% dark chocolate, and some Coolada would probably get you somewhere, and then try and change it from there. But that would get you in the neighborhood. Chris B, I've been asking on our Facebook group for a while. Nobody knows. Have you ever used Banana Foster's? Got it when I first started. Looked interesting. Any ideas? Alright, Banana Foster, if I remember rightly, is caramelized bananas. So it's like a banana in caramel. Is that correct? I'm pretty sure that's what Banana Foster's is. I've got some new caramels actually. I'd have to go over to the table and try and find which ones they are. But let's see. I don't think you'd really want a banana cream. Just tell me if that. Let me look up Banana Foster's. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, like a caramel. Banana Foster. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Caramelized bananas. That's what I thought. And it's got with ice cream here. So yeah, I'd definitely get hold of some caramel. There's one caramel out there which I have, which I don't think is really that good for it. Let me see what I got a minute. I used a caramel last night and it was really nice. Salted caramel by Flavor West was really good, and butter toffee by Flavor West. So there's 2 there: salted caramel by Flavor West and butter toffee by Flavor West. Mix both of those together. Get a banana in there. I would use probably banana cream by Loran. Maybe mix it with another banana. Some vanilla bean ice cream by Capella. Again, a little bit of vanilla swirl. I love putting vanilla swirl in with the vanilla bean ice cream, and sweeten it a little bit. About 0.5% of sweetener is probably where I'd go with it. Simon says you made a nice peppermint cream at the start of the channel. Yeah, I remember doing that one, and I think I could get it a bit better, Simon. Now I'm a little bit. I feel like since the beginning of the channel, this whole YouTube channel, Facebook page, and everything else, I'm kind of thinking about things in a different way, and I think I've come on a long way from when I first started. Really have, because I'm mixing like nearly every day. So I'm learning a lot of how the flavors go together, and I kind of taken a new approach to stuff now. It's not always better, but I think I understand the mixing a lot better than I used to, which of course would be obvious because I've been doing it longer now. But I've definitely come a long way since the start of the channel. So I think anything I do is going to be a bit better now. Oh, let me take a hit of this. Durham, thanks for joining us, buddy. It's good to see you. I don't know what you folks are vaping tonight, but I am vaping Nutcracker, which is a crunchy caramel frosting top donut. So if you imagine a frosted donut with those crunchy caramel bits stuck in the frosting, like sprinkled over, that's what I was going for. It's pretty good. The donut may have come out a bit stronger than I thought at first, but it's pretty good. Again, this one is there will be a recipe for this one at some time. Get some more in there. It's running dry. Racing Rivals, you're vaping the same? You're vaping a caramel donut? I only made this one. I made it 2 days ago, and I can't let it steep. I keep going back to it and want to hit it. Cleric Vapor, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh. So I'll take a little breather here. I know the last live feed I done, I was answering so many questions, it just got hectic and I couldn't keep up with it. So I'm going to take these little breaks and enjoy a vape in between talking. Racing Rivals, I have the same problem. It used to steep for a week. Yeah, I need to steep this. What I would do is put it back in the drawer and get like a screwball out or something. Do you know what? I've got a dinner lady in there. I call it a dinner lady, a lunch bitch, because it's not a dinner lady. It's not even a clone of it. I've never tried it. Let's put it back in the steeping drawer. Lunch bitch, February 28th. That's what we're going on next. Yeah, the caramel's good. The caramel I had that I used to use a lot. I can't remember if it was Flavor West or not. I don't know if it's caramel candy or just the normal caramel, but it's very strong and it doesn't give me the taste that I want. But these new ones I got, the butter toffee and the salty caramel, are excellent. Oh, and I've got some other news. I've got some disturbing news. I'm going to have to show you this. Gonna hide it as I walk up here. There was something I said that I was given up on and I wasn't going to do any more of. And I've kind of I've broke my word there. I went and got this last night, and I was like, do you know what? Let's see how good mine was. the last one I put on the video. And I vaped this one, and I'm like, holy shit, because I haven't had any for a while, and I was like, holy shit, I know what's missing out of it. So I come home and made another batch, and I am on the doorstep of getting that one. The doorstep, milkman. That's quite funny if you're English. But I'm right there, getting it absolutely spot on. But the one I made on video is actually very close. It's just got a little bit more of a biscuit taste to it. It's really, really good. But there's definitely a caramel flavor in there, and I put the salted caramel in, and some butter toffee and a bit of TFA butter, and it's really good. Pierre, earlier I was talking about a bottle that I bought at a vaping store, and I don't like it. What was that? Oh, that was what I asked you just a minute ago, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. Okay, you're talking about adding the flavor. Yeah, I mean, if it's something you can think you can swing round by having something else, then adding something else, then go ahead and add it. You ain't got nothing to lose if you don't like it. Uh, James, a store-bought appletini, want a recipe for it but can't find one. Without trying it, James, it's hard to kind of nail that down. I'd really have to try it. I know we're looking at something with some alcohol content in it, I'm sure. The Vapors Man WP, how you doing? And you said, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Let's have a look. Milkman's Churros. Do you know what? I seen that in there. There was also a black carton Milkman. I should have asked them in there what it was. I looked up and I was like, I wonder what the black carton is. But they've got hundreds of trials as well on their counter, which is brilliant. They've got tons for dripping. You can just go up and you can just drip a whole bunch of them. I did try the pudding. The pudding was very nice. It was a vanilla pudding with a hint of lemon, and it was very, very good. I wouldn't mind grabbing that. Well, do you know what? I wouldn't have to grab it to clone it. I could kind of do it from memory to get some, not a real clone, but something near it, which would be a nice vape. I think that's what I'll do next, actually, next time I'm sat at the mixing table. Oh, and if you've mixed the screwball, that's the colour it comes out after it's steeped. This one was made on February 6th, so it's been steeped a month. Quite a colour, right? And then the Fruity Pebbles, January 25th. Look at the colour of that shit. I've got a bunch here. This is about the darkest one. Actually, there's one there as well. That one's the Happy Birthday, and this one's the Fun Nuts. I can't remember what Fun Nuts was. I just made another one. Actually, I posted it on the Facebook page. It's called Nut Milk. And it's actually, it's a tobacco flavour. It's pretty damn good. I've got it's got oat milk in it, which I bought because it had good reviews, and it was, but it is very oaky. It's very earthy, and I thought this would go really well with a tobacco, and it does go quite well with it. 104 JT Monies. Sorry, just stopping by real quick again. I have to work again. Thanks for everything you do for us, Chris. Vape on, brother. Appreciate you popping in, even just to say hello. It means a lot, man. Thank you. I found a nice combination in one of my experimental batches. Green apple, caramel, and creamy vanilla. That does sound good. Still need something, but I have no idea what. Tried custard, but that turned out a miss. If it's... Yeah, that's... It's just 3 flavors in there. Yeah, you're going to need something else just to bring it out. Like with the green apple. Maybe try like FA's custard or something like that, which is a bit more lemony, and it kind of add to the green apple a little bit. And also help the creamy vanilla at the same time. I'd probably try something like that, but without without tasting the original, it's hard to. But I know what you mean. Sometimes I give up on flavors, on recipes. They come out okay, but I tell you what, a good practice is putting just two flavors together. I think I remember putting strawberry and dairy milk together in this one, and then revisited it a few weeks after, and it was very boring. So I added two other ingredients to it, one to make the cream and the strawberry pop a little bit, and it came out excellent. I think I've done a video on it, I think. Nexa, do you have any good cactus flavor recipes or ideas? Found that I kind of like the mixes you do. Yeah, do you know what? I learned something. Oh God, about a month ago, I was watching DIY or Die's channel, and they were doing like I think it was like the mixer of 2016, or they had some like competition. They had a knockout competition where these mixers had a challenge to like do three fruit recipe, and they would mix it up and taste it and everything. And a few of them mentioned about cactus making the juices more fruity, more juicy. So I thought I'd try it. It does a little bit. It does make it a bit more fruity, but it also adds something else to it. So let me. Do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find one that's got it in. Not right off the top of my head, anyway. Can have a quick look here. It'll probably be like a shake and vape thing. I'll have a quick look, but I can't promise I'll be able to find anything. Like peach berry. Nope. About that. Nope. I'd have to I'd have to go through it. I've got so many recipes here that it's yeah, it's an absolute minefield right now. But yeah, it's just great to mix with other. Here we go. Bilpinia is what the recipe was called. It was bilberry, huckleberry, cactus, natural papaya, and papaya. You're welcome to have a look at it. There we go. Very low flavorings, not much in there, but it was quite nice. I still got it in the steeping drawer, I think, and I have hid it, and it stayed in the steeping drawer, so it must have been okay. Maybe I kept it for version 2 or something. But something like that, just put it in. 1% may be a little high, but it depends what the other flavor profiles are like. But it definitely does something to the fruits. West Ham Vlogs. Have you tried Inawera grape? I'm yet to try it, but it smells amazing. No, I haven't, but I have looked at it, and it may be on my wish list. I can't remember. I think I put something like that on my wish list. Racing Rivals. I don't remember if you ever made a strawberry kiwi or not, but I tried it, premium juice, and it was freaking good juice. Look in my premium folder, Racing Rivals. It used to be one of my all-day vapes, and I just haven't made it for a while. I actually have about 30 ml of it sat in a 60 ml bottle around here somewhere. But because of all the stuff I'm making, even my all-day vape, sometimes I don't get to hit it as much as I want to, because I've got all of these things, Lunch Bitch and Screwball and Fruity Pebbles and Swamp Thing and all sorts of stuff just laying around that I keep, trying and everything else, and don't get round to hitting my stuff. But strawberry kiwi has probably been my second favorite recipe of all time. I absolutely love it. Oh, I've got a low battery. 1 second. Can't have a low battery. Always got spares. I don't think I've changed the batteries in here for about 3 days. That's what I love about this RX200. It lasts for ages. I am hitting it at 70 watts, so I just don't think I've used it that much. Do you know what? Try them together. Try cactus, lime, and pear. Oh, you said and perhaps some pear. Yes. Yeah, try it. Lime's pretty strong, so remember that. Depends what pear you use. Inawera's pear is quite nice, but it's a pear like candy. But I would kind of start the pear up pretty high. Say if you've done like, I don't know what pear it would be, but just say you've done like 4 or 5% pear, and unless it was a really, really strong one, then you'd want to lower it. I would do like 0.75%, 1% lime, or 0.5% lime and like 1% cactus or something like that. It's just off the top of my head, but it really depends what pear you're putting in there. And we all love a good pear, a nice juicy pear. The vapors, man. If you direct a question at Chris directly, type in your message. Thank you, Katie. Do you know what, Katie? There's something I need to do to you. And sorry, I should let me reiterate that. There's something. Katie, right there. Oh, come on. The chat's going too fast, and I can't. I've got to make sure I do it to you. There we go. Add moderator. Katie Walker is now a moderator, and so is Simon Townsend. They're both the admins on the YouTube channel, so it's only right they be the moderators in here. I'm not even asking them. They are your moderators. Thanks for pointing that out, Katie. Yeah, anybody in here, if you want a question directly to me, if you look at the video and look at the chat on the side, you'll see all these red boxes. That's the people that typed at DIY Vapor. It highlights it so that I can pick them out and read them. Anything else, and I think it's just you folks chatting to each other. So I kind of missed some of that out, and the chat's going so fast that I couldn't keep up with it otherwise. Pierre, is there a place I can buy your e-juice? It's the only juice I really want to try. Pierre, there's not. I'm sorry. I don't really want to get into selling it. I appreciate it's quite a compliment that you ask, but no, there's no, there isn't. I thought about selling it at one point, but there's just so much involved. I've got a full-time job. You know, it could be where the channel gets pretty big and I could have an audience big enough to be interested in buying my juices and stuff like that, but I don't think it'll ever happen. And the way the FDA is going to be clamping down on it all is it's going to hit all these small juice folks, which is probably a good thing in a way, because who knows what you're vaping half the time. But it's going to change. It's going to change a lot. But yeah, I don't sell it. Also, I know someone, a buddy of mine, said he's friends with someone that sells juice in this area, sells it to the local shops, and he said he got inspected a couple of times because he's a business and because of he's using food grade stuff. They have to inspect the premises of where you're making it to make sure that it is sanitary. You know, I mix at a table over here. You know, I try and be as clean as I can, but it's not sanitary enough to be selling it to people. You know, I'd want a clean room or something. Okay, Racing Rivals just made 500 ml of strawberry ice cream. Can't wait to try it. Has to steep for a week, but it doesn't smell that good. Hopefully the reviews on ELR don't lie. Right, it's not mine then. I was just worried that it might be mine and you're 500 ml of it, and shit, it's got to be good. I try not to put, I mean, obviously taste is subjective. Not everybody's going to like stuff you mix, but I try to put all my favorite stuff in the premium folder. If it's really good, it goes in there. So if you go in the premium folder, it's stuff that I really like and I think is worth making. Racing Rivals, don't make them moderators. They are going to shut me up. That's why I made them. That's why I made them moderators. Racing Rivals. I didn't have the balls to do it. uh, damn, I'm sounding like an admin for the group. Who is the admin here? That would be me, Katie. I don't think I can make anybody admin. That's me being the host. Yeah. And yeah, if you click next to a name like Racing Rivals, you can put them in timeout for a little bit. uh, Racing Rivals. No, it isn't yours. Okay. Because I know someone made like 300 mil of my ultimate strawberry cheesecake, but instead of doing the version 1, which was tried and tested, they done the one that I made online, and I tried it like 2 weeks after, and it was strong as shit, and I didn't really go a lot on it. And I announced that. I took the video down and I announced it, and he told me he made 300 mil of it, and he was like, shit, you know. So what I done, I cut mine down with like 20% more VG, and it actually not that bad. But I think Smiler told me that he tried it afterwards, and it was actually really good, and he really liked it. So thank God for that. I guess it is. I don't like really strong juice. Um, that's why I don't like a lot of the shot bolts, to tell you the truth. I like something a little bit more subtle. Steve Robbins got some joy, but not sure what percent to use it with. Okay, really depends what you're putting in it. You know what the joy is, right? And if I remember rightly, it's isn't it a donut kind of thing? Let me look up the exact thing what it is. I'm sure I've used it in donuts. I haven't used it for a little while, and I get mixed up. There's Joy, Wow, Labyrinth. There's stuff like that, and I can't remember which one the donuts are, but I'm sure Joy is a donut. Joy FA. Let's have a look. eSig Express. It should tell me on here. Let's have a look. Joy is a unique flavor art flavor that is reminiscent of fairground fresh funnel cakes or elephant ears. Okay, I thought it was in like the donut area, fried. Okay, and what was your question? So we're looking at funnel cake. I love Capella's funnel cake, but we're talking about Joy. So let's have a look. What is it you asked me? Got some Joy. What to start it with? It really depends what you're putting it in. If you're putting it like with a bakery, like with a donut or something like that, it's hard for me to recommend. I would start off, I would make your mix and put Joy in there at 0.5% and see if it changes anything. If not, then put it up to 1% and then 1.5 until you get something that it's doing, and just try. I would try it, make like 10 mil or something and knock it up and see what Joy does to it. Is the only thing I can really tell you. Racing Rivals, damn, I'm getting roasted here. Yeah, no shit. You're going in the timeout, motherfucker. Sort him out, Simon. Pierre, that's sad because I know you're an honest man and you probably got some of the best juice. Well, Pierre, it's one of those things where actually I was a little bit big-headed. I made this. I love Dairy Cream's Royal Ice Cream. I had one about an hour ago. It's Royal New York Cheesecake Ice Cream, and I absolutely adore it. It's just like the best thing I've ever tasted. So when I got home after having one of them, I thought, let's try an e-juice. So I went and made a strawberry cheesecake ice cream. I tried it after a couple of weeks of steeping, and it was just out of this world. It was amazing. So I went ahead and put the video up for that, and I think it's still in the premium folder. I left it in there because it is great, but in the video I tried to be big-headed and thought I can change this a little bit and make it even better, and I went above and beyond and just went too far. You know, we're up here like 30% of flavor. Not that that ever worries me what the percentage is, but it was just too much. So, but the original one was fantastic. Mike Stenger. I tend to reuse my bottles, but the old flavor smell always stays in the bottles and sometimes taints and overpowers the new flavor. Is there a quick way to clean the bottles? Mike, what I do, I put them under hot water. I take all the caps and lids off, and I just turn them upside down and then grab some hot water and start emptying out the old shit. and I'll fill the other sink up next to it with hot soapy water, and then I'll throw the bottles in there as I clean them. And then I'll dunk them. I'll put my hands on top of them and push them under the water until you see the air bubbles coming up. So they're half sunk and they're like kind of half floating, half not in the water, but they're full of water and they're in there soaking. I will leave them in there for about 3 to 4 hours. Then I'll take them out and then I'll rinse them out with hot water again, each individual bottle, and then leave them out to dry. And it's only things like peppermints and stuff like that where you can still get a slight smell off of them, but it's not enough to taint the juice. That it works for me anyway. Paddy Rums, hi Chris, just subbed and started watching your videos about 2 weeks ago. Great info, and I've already ordered some supplies to get mixing some of the flavours. Watching from Cheltenham. Cheltenham, how you doing, buddy? As you can tell, I'm English. I live in the States now, though. But great to have a new sub, and thanks for tuning in. The Vapors Man WP, where did you ever try raspberry menthol? Did I ever try raspberry menthol? No, I haven't. I've tried a lot of menthols though. Blackberry menthol is one of my favorites, which I think I call mental berry. That was really good. You know what? I've had this lunch bitch out here for a little while now and I haven't put it in here. I need to hit this. Gotta hit this. This is the lemon tart. Oh my god, it smells great. It smells like lemon and pie crust. I hope it tastes as good as it smells. It should do because it's tried and tested. Oh my god, after it's steeped, that is beautiful. Holy shit, that's really good. Lemon might be a tiny bit strong. Maybe it needs some like Vape Wizard in there or something, but hell, that's what I was after. Oh, and the pie crust afterwards is fantastic. It's got a nice throat hit. It's got massive amounts of mouthfeel. I nailed that bastard. Nexa. Does your Ultimate Cheesecake ice cream also need a 3-week steep, like your All Day Vape? Got both of them steeping since the 28th of February and getting impatient. Have a little try of it. I know my All Day Vape needs 3 weeks because I tried it after 2 and it was still a little bit on the strong side. The Cheesecake ice cream, I think you may be okay after 2 weeks. Just go ahead and give it a try. Put an RDA full or a tank full and give it a go. Keith Wilson, Zeppola is donut, yes. Vapors Man WP, did you ever make banana custard and cream? Someone asked me kind of the same thing earlier about banana Fosters. I've made banana pudding, which is kind of like that, except it's got like a biscuit in it as well. But yeah, I've made banana stuff. I've kind of not done much of it lately, although I did use banana cream the other day for something. But no, I can't say I've done custard and cream out of it. Pierre, you fucker, you just made me want to try your juice even more. Thanks, keep up the good work. You're the best. You're the best. Have a nice day. Okay, you out of here, Pierre? If you are, then thanks for stopping by, bud. Thanks for all the questions as well. It's folks like you asking the questions that make this live feed what it is. Katie Walker, I love lemon tart. It's amazing to make, and the variations are fab. I love a bit of pie crust in mine. Yep. I think I went back to using a bit of pie crust. My original one, the first one I ever made, had a bit of pie crust in it. TFA's pie crust is pretty strong though. I can only use it in like 1% max, and I'd rather use it at 0.5%. And then I put like graham cracker or biscuit or something else in there, sugar cookie or something with it to kind of round out the pie crust a little bit. So always I find it a little bit too much on its own. It's kind of got a strange taste, but with something else it's great. Yeah, we can do a banana tonight. Me write down any ideas we get. So do you want banana Fosters or do you want banana? I think the banana Fosters. Let's do the banana Fosters with the caramel. So it'd be banana Fosters with ice cream, which banana Fosters is caramelized bananas with ice cream, I think. But banana Fosters, that sounds really good actually. And I do like a banana vape. I just don't, for some reason, I don't have any right now. Simon, haven't messed up a tart in a long time, unfortunately. Is it buffering? Has everyone got some buffering? Yeah, refresh. Mine's buffering as well. Let's have a look what we got. Come on, no buffer. Click. Yep, it says live. Let me wave my hands in front of the camera and see what the delay is. Why is my chat? Oh, my chat's not popped out again. Okay, the delay is about 10 seconds, which is about normal. Okay, let's make sure everything looks right. Yep, everything seems like it's working okay. Yeah, we're good. Looks like it's back to normal. Chris, still working on what I sent you. I'm now on version 20. Chris, keep on going, man. Just keep on going till you get it right. That stuff you sent me, like I said, I was very critical of it. I wanted to give you the best feedback I could, but it wasn't a bad juice by any means. It's very nice. It's sat next to my other juices that I pull out all the time. So it's a nice juice, but I kind of wanted to critique it, so you know, to try and put you on the right lines of making it the best it could be. West Ham Vlogs, I used pie crust at 3% in my last mix. Bloody lovely. Do you know what? I've never tried it at higher percentages. Maybe I should just do that. But I always find, I know when I've used it at like 2% before, I didn't quite like it. Vapors, man, you should try custard and malva pudding. What's that? Malva. M-A-L-V-A pudding. 50ml, 3070 VG, 10% malva pudding and 5% custard. I don't know what malva is. Let's have a look. Oh wow, look at that shit. Sweet pudding of Cape Dutch origin. It contains apricot jam and has a spongy caramelized texture. A cream sauce is often poured over it while it is hot and is usually served hot with custard or ice cream. I like the sound of that. I'm going to write this down. So it's apricot jam. This is malva pudding. Right, apricot jam. And it's got a spongy caramelized texture. So just say caramel sponge. And it's got like a cream sauce often poured over it. Cream sauce. And you said with custard, it can go with custard or ice cream, so let's put custard on it. Maybe I'll make the cream sauce out of a little bit of custard as well, a little bit of ice cream. All right, there's two we got. Shit, my chat is gone again. Don't know which one I have here. Okay, I think we're all right. All right. pudding. Let's have a look. Mike Stanger. Can you do something with dulce de leche? I ordered it and damned if I can find shit to do with it. Mike, that's you and me both. If I take it, it's the TFA one. I find it strong as hell, although I just used it in a Milkman clone at like 1/4%. It was like 2 drops in 30 mil. And it worked its magic. It's something that's got to be used just so sparingly for me. It's otherwise that's all I can taste in the recipe is that. Try it with like caramels, custards, but just put in like, if you use like 10 or 15 mil, just try 1 drop, 1 or 2 drops, and it'll change it just enough without taking it over. But I find if you put like 4 drops or something like that in 10 or 15 mil, it just is too much. But it is a funny flavor. It's not everybody's thing. It's not mine either. And I've had it for a long time, and I use it and kind of wish I hadn't. But I just used it for something to boost some caramel, and it worked brilliant. Is your all-day vape a good starting point, or would you recommend anything else to start with? Paddy, my all-day vape is like 7, 8, 9 ingredients, because you've got 7 flavors, then you've got Vape Wizard, and you've got ethyl maltol to sweeten it. I would probably start with something else. My DM strawberry is pretty good. Let's have a look, which is really creamy. DM strawberry. Strawberry ripe 8%, yellow cake 2%, dairy milk 4%, and cotton candy 2%. Who was it asked that again? Paddy Rums. Paddy, if you've got screen capture ability, I don't know if you're watching me on a phone or a computer, go ahead and get ready, because this is what you'll need. And it's really nice. It's called DM strawberry because it was just strawberry and dairy milk, and then I added yellow cake and cotton candy to it. But give that a go. It's very, very nice. I've actually got some right here on the table. Got it right here. And it's a very good mix. Very simple, like strawberry and cream with it, and the cake in it just gives it like some sweetness and a bit of mouthfeel. Misty, could I get an email for you, please? I have a profile of a juice I want to do, but would like some advice. If there is anything you would add, or yeah, sure. Here you go, Misty. That's my email address. Nexa just tried the ultimate cheesecake ice cream 11 days in, tasted all the flavors except the strawberry or any raspberry hint. Very creamy and smooth, but I will need more time. Yeah, the trouble is, and this is what I tried to do in the version 2 on camera, was boost the strawberry. But the trouble is with strawberry, it does the same every single time. It just fades off. It's a pain in the ass. I haven't found a strawberry yet that doesn't do it. The only thing I'd recommend is let it steep for the 11-day, the 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever you're going to do, and add some more strawberry at that point, like some strawberry ripe at like 3% or something, so it gives you that, when you're going to vape it. If you're going to vape it over the next 2-3 days, add the strawberry ripe in there, and it should be enough to boost it a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of, because that's the only trouble with strawberry. It just doesn't hang around very long. I wish it did, because some of these juices would be amazing. It just seems when it's with creams that it just fades off. It does in my all-day vape as well. It fades off in that, but it's still there. I can taste it first thing in the morning when I get up. As soon as I hit my all-day vape, it's like creamy strawberry. By the time I get to the end of the day, I don't taste any strawberry anymore for some reason. It's like my taste buds have woken up and I've eaten and everything else, and it's like it's not strong enough. But it's definitely in there, and I think the strawberry ice cream is the same. When you get up tomorrow morning, hit that one immediately and then you'll probably taste the strawberry and the raspberry. If it's anything like me, maybe I'm just weird. Vapors man, how do I send you my juice so you can try it yourself? Vapor, look, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 posts down, you'll see my email address. Just email me. If you need to send me anything, just go ahead and email me and I'll give you the address. And I'll only be too happy to try your juice. And I always give a very honest opinion. Chris sent me some juice. It was very nice, but I also was very critical of it to try and help him. And I asked other people to do the same. When I send them juice, like the winners of competitions and stuff like that, I want to know exactly what they thought of it. Doesn't matter even if they hated it. I just want to know what they hated about it, so I can better it. You know. YD Gooch. I knew someone was going to ask this. I knew it. And hey, Y Drake. Is that Gok or you know what I'm talking to? When you put out DIY Vapor, leave the U out. I guess you're English or over that side of the pond somewhere, because you spelt vapor as us English do. Do you have any ideas for Cadbury's cream egg? I knew this was coming. Make a great gift for my sister's Easter party. Great videos, thanks. Do you know what? This is going to be the 3rd recipe, and I'm not going to do any more recipes tonight. I'll make 3. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, and you won't want to follow this because obviously it's a trial. But I'm going to try Cadbury's cream egg live. I'm probably going to fail miserably. How the hell you get the taste of Cadbury's chocolate, I don't know, but TFA's milk chocolate's pretty good. Alright, got my recipes. But yeah, I'll try it. We'll see what we can do with it. Let's have a look. Yeah, Simon, milk chocolate is hard to do. Always tastes like pound shop chocolate. Yeah, the only one that's any good, I think, out of all of them is the milk chocolate by TFA. And it's really nice mixed with a little bit of white chocolate from either TFA or Flavor West. They go good together. And I don't know how I'm going to do the creamy bit inside. Maybe some cream cheese icing, some marshmallow, meringue maybe. Try and get that kind of gooiness going. It's just a big sugary gooey mess. Maybe we'd do like cotton candy, cream cheese icing, marshmallow, something like that to get the inside done. We'll give it a go. Sometimes a lot of it's in the power of suggestion anyway. If you say, oh, try this, it's Cadbury's cream egg, it might be dog shit and banana flavour in there, and it still tastes like Cadbury's cream egg because you fucking told them it was. So, I don't know if any of you folks are like that. If you tell me this in here is apple pie, you know, and it's actually lunch pie, you'll taste it and you go, I taste a little bit of apple pie. It's very weird. The power of suggestion is very, very weird. Vapors man. Yes, sure, I'll do that. Be in contact soon. Thanks. I have to go now. Chat again soon. Keep on vaping. Thanks, bud. Glad you came in. Yeah, the chat stopped but the question stopped for a second. I'm going to get a vape on. I'll give it about 20-30 minutes and then we'll start mixing. We'll start putting these things together. That's if I got enough room on my table. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, if that's 10 there, then I've got about 40 different flavors of juice out on the table right now, and about another 60 in the drawer. Oh, something else I got to do as well on this live feed that I never done last week. I've got three or four flavors right here that we made in live feeds like 2 weeks ago, and I've not tried them yet. Yeah, I've got Liam's cheesecake. I've got, I think it's Alan O'Donnell. I think it's Alan. Is it Alan or somebody? Damn, I can't remember whose this is. Blueberry glazed donut, and I know he always asks me about it. And Stefan's mix. Got to find out what they are. Let's put them out. Let's put them out in front of me so I remember to taste test them in a bit. Put them over by my mouse. I've got so much. There's another one here that there's going to be a video on. That's if I have. I don't think I already done it. You know, there's the Milkman. There's Muffin Man. There's Pie Man. There's My Man. I don't know. There's probably Beaver Man or something. You know, who knows what there is. But I called one here. I'm DIY Vapor, so I called it DIY Man. I can't remember what the shit's in it, but it tasted good when I done a shake and vape on it. Let's see what it was. Lemon. Oh, it's lemon sugar cookie. I did make. Do you know what? I did make a video on it, didn't I? Maybe I did call it My Man in that. I don't remember. Let's have a look at my channel. YouTube. I think I made a video on it. Videos. No, maybe I didn't. Oh no, I put it up on Facebook and said that it was coming, didn't I? Yeah, I think I'm going to make a video on it. Let me try a little bit of it. I've got lemon in here right now, so well, do you know what? Let's not try a bit of it. It needs the steep, and you know, I've got lemon in there. I'm not going to get the flavour, but let's try it on my hand. Yeah, it tastes good. I'm just hoping that I've got the lemon low enough because I wanted just a hint of lemon. I may have gone a bit too much. We'll try it. Wasn't Stefan's the weird one? Yes, it was. What's this up? Oh, sorry, I've gone past. Welsh for Red Dragon. I've been dying to hear you say my name. I'm. Oh God, so it's Welsh. So it's like why'd you like that? I've got to get a gallon of phlegm in my mouth to say it. I live not far away from Wales when I was in England. I live just across the estuary, 30 miles south of Bristol, place called Burnham-on-Sea. I lived in a little village just outside of there. Stefan's was the weird one, and let's have a look what Stefan's was. I ought to have a whole new thing in here called the live feeds and put it in there. Well, it's not in there, so it must be in here. Damn, come on, you've got to be able to find this. I always have trouble finding this shit. I've got so many. Ah, there it is. Stefan's Mix Live. Blueberry candy, churro, Irish cream, and tangerine. Yeah, little weird. But there's tons of blueberry candy in here. 8%. Oh, and papaya. Do you know what? That kind of sounds interesting. I'll taste test these in a little bit. Keith Wilson, Chris, could you please suggest something I could add to my mix? It's nice but missing something. FLV blueberry muffin, I like that. Cap New York cheesecake. FA custard apple, or cust apple, and Cap LMP. What's the LMP? LMP, lemon meringue pie, and Nonna's cake. I've got everything except the cust apple. Oh, let's have a look. Let's try and imagine this tasting it. 2.5 blueberry muffin. That sounds about right for what you got there. New York cheesecake sounds about right. The custard apple is the thing I'm not sure about in there. Lemon meringue pie and Nonna's cake. Nonna's cake is a very unique taste in itself. I'd probably drop the Nonna's cake to about 1%. And you've got New York cheesecake and blueberry muffin. So you've got blueberry, apple, and lemon meringue pie. That might be your... Do you know what? They sound okay together though, don't they? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would be missing. I'd have to make it and then kind of... what are you missing there? Is it just the flavour not coming out, or the mouthfeel, or the throat hit, or do you know what's not... Can you put your finger on what's missing? Or is it just the fruits not blending well together? Because I think with something like that, the custard apple to me sounds like it might be a little... if I think of like apple pie flavour and stuff like that, it's not real sharp. Whereas like the lemon meringue pie's got a bit of sharpness to it. Maybe it's just dulling it down a little. JFM, how you doing? It's like custard with sweet stewed apple. Yeah, that's what I think the problem may be. I think it's dulling it down a little bit. Try taking that out and put in, if you've got FA custard on its own, put that in there and put like a little bit of like half a percent of like Juicy Lemon by Capella or something like that. I bet that would change the mix a lot. And if you really want the apple in there, use like Green Apple by TFA or something at about 0.5 to 1%. Depends which the flavour profile you like the most out of it. You know, if you like the blueberry or the lemon, I guess. You made a video of it called DIY Vapor Man. Oh, I did make a video of it? I thought I did. Yeah. You lived in Highbridge for years. It's close behind HK Chinese in Cleo's. You know the one? Are you talking up there by the train station? That was the main Chinese there. How long ago? I lived. I've been here 14 years. So before that, I lived there for 30 years. And my grandparents live in Highbridge. My brother lives in Highbridge. And I'd love to know your name. Name and age would be great. I may even know you. Well, I'm sure you'd know me if you see my face, for one. Or I may know you or know of you. Let's have a look. Damn it, I just switched from the Hussar RTA to the RDA with the caramel donut. Now I have to taste. Thank you so much. We'll definitely try Juicy Lemon and drop of... Yeah, just try that, Keith. I mean, looking at it, JFM development. Oh, what happened there, Katie? Okay, Katie, you'll have to message me and find out why JFM got kicked out. Hello, Chris. How you doing? Me do. Doing good. Hey, if you've all just come in here, if you've all just got in here, if you need to speak to me, or you're asking me a question or need my attention, type at DIY Vapor, and it will. If you look in the chat, if you look in on the video right now, which you obviously are, you'll see the little red boxes in the chat. That's people that have typed at DIY Vapor, and it gets my attention, and I can see who's talking to me. TFA waffle, TFA maple syrup, FW Flavor West blueberry, Something's got alcohol in it. Holy crap, it's nasty. How long do I breathe it? Don't breathe it any more than 12 hours at a time. Katie, did you get him by accident? No, he didn't delete his own message. uh, let's have a look. Yeah, 12 hours max, and the thing that's got the alcohol in it is the blueberry. The other two don't have, maybe have small amounts, but it's got to be the blueberry. JFM, you all right? You there? Yeah, I'm just checking something. Folks, excuse me just 1 second. I need to reply to something. Oh, actually, JFM just got me. I think she blocked you by accident. I guess you did. It didn't look like. Oh dear. All right, I've got to read this. Sorry, someone got hold of me, and it's quite important. All right, sorry about that, folks. Just had to type something real quick. All right, let's get the chat back up. Yeah, JFM, you're back. Yeah, Katie, you did delete it. I went up and checked it, and it said message deleted by Katie Walker, and then you banned him. Yeah, fuck you, JFM. Fuck you very much. Oh dear, I shouldn't laugh. Oh dear. Katie, you're funny. I was like, what did he say? I went up there and had a look, and he didn't say nothing bad. That's why I was like, what happened? Because it lets me see what the message you deleted. It lets me see what it was. And I was like, it must have been a mistake. Maybe a bit young. I'm 27. Patrick Rummery is my full name. Family in a tiny village called North Curry near Langport, about 8 miles from Taunton. Oh, Langport. Okay, yep. I know where Langport is. Yeah, if you're 27, unless you've got family in Highbridge, I'd probably know your family. Um, if you've got older brother, I'm 44, so shit. I'm, damn, I'm 17 years older than you. Holy shit. God, I wish I hadn't seen that. Now it's depressed me. Warren, take away that wrench. She is dangerous. Don't give Katie the bam hammer. Jim, how you doing? Uh, a flavor that gives a taste of ripe grape and berry, not a juice flavor. Oh, a flavor that gives a taste of ripe grape and berry. Ugh. Um, that might be a question to everybody in here actually, because I'm not the best grape person. I don't know why. I've mixed it a couple of times, never get good results off of it. I'm okay with berries. I mean, if you want like a mixed berry, like Forest Fruits, Harvest Berry, Berry Blend by Flavora, there's a lot of good berries out there. Grape, I'm not. I've mixed maybe one grape recipe since I've been DIYing. That's about it. Uh, that's still funny. Oh, Katie, I can't believe you banned him. Ah, yeah, I haven't tried grape for a long time. Um, I love grape as well. I think I've got two or three grape flavors. I need to get back to it. I know I bought them and I was like, wow, I like this, and never been back to them. I don't know why. Just one of those things, I guess. It's like banana. I love banana vape and it's not gone back to it. I'm kind of looking for other stuff to do. I think that's why. Oh, what's this, Chris? I'm watching your live feed on my phone and I get out of chat just to watch you and chat keeps coming up double. What the crap? I don't know what's happening there. I know everything's going smoothly because while I'm doing this, I'm watching my actual feed myself and making sure that nothing's buffering or anything. But it all looks like it's running okay. It's Flavor West. I don't know if I might have Capella. No, the one I'm thinking of is Flavor West. Flavor West Grape. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Warren. I'm glad I'm not in the chat. Actually, maybe I should chat something. Maybe I should type something for Katie. Uh, yeah, that'd be funny as shit, wouldn't it, if she booted me out of my own live feed? That'd be fucking brilliant. Racing Rivals. That's a new feature YouTube has put in when you watch without chat. Your chat pops up on the left side. Oh, you're getting it double because I'm broadcasting the chat in and it actually looks like a chat window. I'm broadcasting it, and it's got DIY Vapor at the bottom of my screen. It's got chat over to the right, and then your pop-out chat is showing at the same time. Racing Rivals just pointed that out. That makes sense. Yeah, and West Ham just said, yeah, he said exactly the same thing. Yeah, so nothing to worry about, Chris. You could just shut down your. Well, no, you don't want to shut down your main chat. I don't know if you can move it on your phone. I guess I should look on mine. If you can, just move it and drag it over mine. But obviously, if you want to just watch the chat, then just shut your chat window down and just look at it in the video. Um, if not, do you know what? I think I've got a massive delay here. Am I not watching? I wasn't watching live. Oh, God, I'm a dumbass. Let's have a look at this again. I'm going to give myself a little wave and see how long the buffering is. Let's see. Okay, it's about anywhere between 6 to 10 seconds. It ain't that bad. happen when you added all the wrenches. The wrench specially. When I don't quite understand that. Hey, Paul. Hey, Patrick. I'm gonna get mixing in about 5 minutes, folks. I think maybe I'll go get myself a can of drink, grab some flavors, and start mixing. Uh, do you know what? I'm wondering whether I should put up like ELR and show you the calculation on there. Would that help? Because I know I normally sit here and I'm there. I'll just copy it to my phone later. But I know I normally sit there and I'm there pissing around with my phone for a while. It's kind of, I've watched some of it before, and it's like I don't know. It's like I'm off in my own little world and I'm not reading the chat. It might be better if I put it up on screen and use ELR and share the screen. You guys can watch it. Yeah, Keith. We have talked about it. Um, Keith says, Chris, yourself and John JFM should do something together. You're both brilliant at what you do, and I think you would work great together. Yeah, John's in here. We can make that happen. Chris, that's not a bad thing, is it? It makes it where it's covering your whole face. That's good. Just listen to it. You don't. What if I do this? What if I? What if I go around the corner? Hang on. Let me see if I can do it for you, Chris. There, right over the side. You see that, Chris? I'll peer around the chat for you. Oh shit! Shut down my chat window. There we go. Chris, yourself and John. Oh yeah, I just read that. All looks fine to me. Uh, JFM. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It is hard to clone without a reference. And if me and DIY Vapor made a clone every time someone has, we would be broke from all the reference costs. No shit. I get messages on Facebook to clone shit. It's got to the point I don't answer them anymore, and I don't like being ignorant. I really don't. I answer nearly every one on there, although it kind of pisses me off to see people messaging my private account on Facebook. It's my own fault for being on there. I should have made a fake account and gone in. But all I'm asked for is clones. I get emails asking me for clones. It's clone this, clone that. It's difficult. That's why I put the videos out there, how to make your own clones, to try and kind of give people a gentle little nudge of, hey, this is how I do it kind of thing. I don't mind cloning. I love it. But, oh, and just in case you weren't here earlier, I went and done this yesterday. I said I wasn't touching it anymore. But I thought, what the hell? I want to see how close my new one is because I hadn't tried the Milkman for a little while. So I went and got some more. Mine's pretty close, but I went and made one even closer last night. Yeah, fuck that JFM. Fuck that Chris guy is an asshole. Laugh out loud, joking. In all seriousness, I'd love to collab with Chris. Now, fuck you, JFM. You're the asshole. No, but seriously, yeah, we should. We should definitely. We both got the technical stuff the stuff that we need to do it, the cameras, the know-how, and yes, we could do it. Let's chat about this later, JFM, maybe on Skype or something like that, and work out how we would do it and what we'd do. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because I'm not quite sure how we link together and everything else. I think Google Hangouts or something does it, but I've never done it before, so I'm not quite sure how we'd go about it. But yeah, we should do it. Racing rivals. Katie Walker, I'm sure your ass is nice. I don't want to know what you two are talking about. Gummy candy is brilliant. Actually, do you know what? I made a gummy bears the other day. Damn, every time I see stuff on there, it reminds me of shit. Where's my gummy bears? Come on, gummy bears, gummy bears. Give me gummy bears. What the hell did I do? There it is. Flavor West gummy bears at 3%. Nothing else in there. Absolutely nothing. No sweeteners, no anything. This stuff is like crack cocaine. It's amazing. 3% is quite low, but I kind of like it there. Yeah, JFM, let's do that. After the live show, let's get hooked up on some sort of chat and get it figured out. All right, gummy bears time. Then I better start mixing in a minute. God, I need to re-wick this thing. This thing's going through hell. This is the Twisted Messes that Jesse Armstrong sent me. And Twisted Messes 2 RDA. It's really good, and he sent me some great wire. Ton of Clapton wires, fused Claptons, and really good stuff. I got I think it's a normal fused Clapton. Yeah, it is. But he sent some really other ones. If you two do a show together, call it DIY development. No, we'll name it something like JFM's an asshole. And I could go on there and actually do a little talk why he's an asshole. We'll have the whole show about that. We'll have people typing messages, you know, how long's he been an asshole for? You know, yeah, I'm sorry, JFM, I can't help it. It's my twisted sense of humor. But no, I think that'd be cool if we do that. Man, this gummy bears is... Oh, this is what I needed tonight. 3%, and it's just perfect. I don't know how that can be. If I could only have one flavor, I always said it'd be strawberry ripe, but then strawberry ripe on its own is kind of, you know, there, strawberry ripe. But gummy bears on its own at 3% is really good. Patrick, is that easy to do DIY juice? How do you start? So, Patrick, type back at me real quick. Are you just completely new? You're asking me how to get into it? If you've not tried it yet, or you just started, or let me know. Type it in there real quick, and I can answer your question a lot better. Froze went green and froze out on me. Sorry about that, Chris. I don't know what's you've had some bad luck with the feed tonight. Kate Walker, I can't make enough of your fruity, juicy fish. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, isn't it? My daughter vapes it in her sleep, I reckon. Hats off to you. Yeah, I had what is it, gummy fish, or what's it called? Something fish, but it's a juice that's mimicking Swedish fish, the candy. And I put something else with it. I can't remember what it was. Was it like Tutti Frutti or something? I can't remember now. But it is really nice. I have 30 ml of that sat around somewhere. Oh, let me show you what I got on my desk. Let me show you just how crazy this is. That's what I'm vaping at the moment. I mean, look at it all. Look, there's just tons of it. Just absolute tons of it. Oh, I've just heard the car door go. My wife's back. I'm going to shut this door so she doesn't have to listen to me waffle on. Have you done any mixing yet? No, Chris, I haven't, but I'm about to in a minute. Fishing and vaping's in here. How you doing? Patrick Small, I love DIY Vapor. He makes it so easy. Thank you. But Patrick, I'm going to answer your first question. I guess you're very, very new to it. And are you just asking me how did I start? I guess that's what you're asking. Just how did I start? Give me 1 second. Yeah, I just shut the door so my wife doesn't have to listen to me waffling on. All right, the way I started was I started vaping. I started on Green Smoke e-cigarettes, which you ordered online. Someone I worked with had some. They said they were really good, so I started with those. Was on those for I think about a year, and then went back to smoking for like 6 months and thought, oh my god, I got to crack this and get rid of it. So then I went to the local vape store and got something. I got one of those EVODs, you know, one of those pens. Do you know what? I don't have one here now. I have the spinner battery though. I gave it to somebody at work the other day, but just a normal EVOD with a spinner battery. I was on that for about 6 months, believe it or not. Had a Kangertech Aero Mega. That's what I was on. And then I found Subohm in the Atlantis Aspire. I went and got that with an IPv2, and I was on like 24 Nick at the time, and I hit that, and I was all over the place. But went down on the nicotine, and then started hitting it. That was in the November. In January, I started making my own juice because I couldn't afford to keep up with it. Once you start Subohming, you start getting through juice stupid, and it was just too much money. So that's where I got into it, and I started it just as a kind of a means to an end. I made my all-day vape about a month after I started. I've been on that ever since. I started with gummy bears as well. Had that was one of my all-day vapes for a long time, and just not done it for a while. But yeah, that's how I got into it. Just to save some money at first. Let's have a look. Alright, got a video. This is Nexa. Got a video up, that juicy fish recipe. Can't find it in the Dropbox. I thought I put it in there. Do you know what? I'm well behind with the Dropbox. I said on the last live feed that I would get the Dropbox up together. It is actually called Juicy Fish, isn't it? Let's have a look. Is it in the premium? No, it's not. Alright, let's put it in there. Bear with me. I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll stick it in there. Actually, do you know what? It's not even in my premium on my phone. It should be. It's one of those good mixes. Maybe I made a version 2. When I make something, I try and better it. I don't know why. I just feel compelled to. No, it's not in there. So it's in the normal ones. Alright, let's find it under J. Juicy Fish, got it. Right, let's change that to premium. Let's take a screenshot of it. It's yeah, Swedish gummy. Swedish gummy is what it's called. That's the Swedish fish. Sweet strawberry, shisha strawberry, juicy peach, and blueberry extra. There, it's just come up on here. Got it. Dropping it into the folder right now. So rename it. Okay, it's in there now. It's in the premium folder. So go in and help yourself. She's there. Let's have a look. James, is that Bausch? Bausch. It's got to be Bausch. I'm using Liquid Barn Tastemakers on just 2 reviews I watched. Was one of them my reviews? I hope you like it because it's damn good. I really like it. I thought they'd done a great job of it. Keith, I don't know if you're still in here because I just seen you saying goodnight. I'll catch you later, bud. Yeah, I agree with JFM there. It would be good to get Brian in as well, but there's no way you could do it on a cell phone. Um, yeah, it's just not going to work. He needs to be on a desktop computer to have this working. Needs a lot of screen space, and yeah, got to have it. I'll probably hook up my second monitor as well when we do it. Chris B, what got you into wanting to mix on YouTube? That's a great question. Um, okay, let's see if I can put my mind back there. Uh, I'm not sure 100% why. I can't think what sparked that moment. I must have watched something. I must have, because I used to like watching like Rip Trippers and stuff like that on YouTube. A lot of different, just stuff about mods and the latest stuff coming out. But then I started watching DIY stuff as well. And once I started watching that, I was like, maybe I need to put something out, and on some of the recipes I've got, and how to stop the damn Cloud Beast from leaking and things like that, which is my most watched video, the Cloud Beast build. It's like 33,000 views or something. I done that one pretty early on. But I started off, I made a couple in my kitchen. I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. I bought a brand new car back in April. Um, Loved the shit out of it. Started up a channel and started making videos. Caught on pretty good, get a lot of views, still do get a lot of views over there. And I was like, oh, well, this is one hobby that I'm into. People are interested in watching, and everyone said they enjoyed watching me on there. So I thought, what the hell, let's try vaping. And yeah, and it was because I had a couple of flavors going, and I had wanted to put the Cloud Beast thing up and stuff like that. And I was gonna do a lot of RDA builds and coil builds and stuff like that, and just never got round to it. This is really just DIY mixing channel. That's what it is. But it felt the first video was weird as hell. I come up to edit it, got it on the computer, and just didn't like seeing myself on the computer. It's weird when you look at yourself and you're there speaking, and it's like, shit, I don't know if I want to put this up. But once you get used to it, now I just edit them, and it's like I'm watching somebody else. It ain't no big deal. But yeah, that's what got me into it. I didn't expect it to go like this. I thought I was looking for about 100 to 200 viewers, subscribers, and that would be it. Like 100 to 200 subscribers, I'd have been over the moon. Now we're up here at like 2,200, 2,300. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. I still can't understand why everybody comes in here to watch me. It's weird. I don't understand it. I can't get that into my head. Why? Um, but I keep everything the same. I don't change the format that I'm doing. I just do what I do, and people seem to like it and come back. So next says, cheers mate, you're welcome. Chris B just ordered Blue Raspberry and Baker's Touch from Liquid Barn last night. They're both excellent. Blue Raspberry is what I have in the Alien, and Baker's Touch is right here, and it's on my desk, and I was vaping it 2 nights ago exclusively, just that one all night. It's very good. Next, okay, so sorry, I'm reading somebody else's thing here. I think we need to get mixing, don't we? Got some fun shit to mix. Banana Foster's, Mulva cake, Mulva pudding, which is apricot jam, caramel sponge, cream sauce and custard, or cream sauce, custard slash ice cream. Cadbury cream egg, that's going to be, I'm going to try and do something. It might not taste like Cadbury's cream egg, and who knows what it tastes like, but I'm gonna try it. I mean, shit, that's all we can do is try, right? But I can't promise anything there. I think the other ones we get pretty close. Uh, if you folks just want to give me a second, oh, Racing Rivals put something up. We watch you because you're good mixes, you're funny, and you're just straight up with everything. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna go down and get a drink. It's the West Country charm. Yeah, no shit, Paddy. Uh, Gonna get myself a can of drink, come back up, grab some flavors, bring all my mixing stuff over to the table here, and we will start mixing something. I don't think I'm gonna put the camera. I think I'll just tilt the camera down a little bit. I think when it's down here, it's a little impersonal, and I think I'll do the mix on ELR. I'll keep them private because they're first-time mixes, but I'll be able to show you what I'm putting in there, and you guys can write it down or do what you need to do. You know why I watch you, and now I've been watching your Scooby-Doo and how long to steep the liquid barn. The liquid barn, the blue raspberry is shake and vape, just hit it straight away. Baker's Touch is 2 to 3 weeks. I find is best for it, and it's really, really good. All right, be right back, folks. Okay, I'm back. Here's the drink. Let's go get some. Let's go get some flavors. Banana Foster's. Need to get my little light out because the light I normally use over here, the extension cord, is over there at the computer right now. All right, first thing I looked at was banana cream. We will have that. We'll have normal banana. Oh, I found apricot for one of the other mixes. Let's use, I think I've got blueberry jam here. That can go with the apricot to make that kind of jam thing. Banana Foster's, we want some caramel. I'm going to use the butter toffee as well because that came out really good last night. Okay, that's Banana Foster's. With that, we need ice cream. So I was going to use Capella's. Let's use TFA's. And TFA Vanilla Swirl, if I could find that. Got it. Alright, that's the Banana Foster's done. Caramel sponge cake. I've got the caramel. Now I need the sponge, which is probably going to have to be yellow cake, I think. And it's going to be gooey, so let's get some cake batter in with it as well. Do I want Capella or Flavor West? Let's do cake batter dip. Let's do both of them. Cake batter dip, cake batter, and some yellow cake. Yellow cake. See if I can find yellow cake. Oh god, all this stuff's all over the place. Come on, it should be right here. Yellow cake, got it. I've also got toffee dream cream as well. Let's take that with me. And then we need a cream sauce, which I was going to use kind of Loran's cream cheese icing with some like buttercream, and it says custard. Of course, everyone's favorite is vanilla custard, but just use it. Let's use vanilla custard version 1. I don't use it enough. It's kind of heavy as well and eggy. That might really help that one. I'm wondering if a little Bavarian cream with that cream cheese icing to help with the sauce. That's a lot of flavorings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Fuck it, doesn't matter what it is. That's what we're using. Cadbury's cream egg. I want milk chocolate. Okay, there's milk chocolate. White chocolate by TFA. I don't think I need any other chocolates. I've got the cream cheese ice in there. What else did I say? Marshmallow and some meringue. Let's see, it needs to be gooey. I bet if I had a bit more time to look through all these flavors, I'd find something else as well. Let's use Flavor West marshmallow too. Oh, and I've got Capella's marshmallow. Let's use 3 types of marshmallow. Although it's not a marshmallow one, I think with the cream cheese icing, and I've got FLV's frosting as well. Let's see what kind of smell we get from that. Yeah, let's use that as well. Sorry, you ain't gonna have most of this, but this is what I'm going with. All right, let's bring them over one at a time. All right, here's Banana Foster's. All right, Malva cake. Stick that down here. That'll be recipe number 2. Bring some scales with me. Okay, and then we want a whisk, some VG, and most importantly some bottles, which I don't have any out right now. Whisk, label maker, tissue. Alright, there's the label maker. There's the whisk. Something to clean it with. Sorry, I'm chatting to myself here. Make sure I've got everything. Label maker can go into there. Some VG and some bottles. Okay. I'm not going to use any nicotine. Alright, let's get some recycled bottles out. We'll just make 10 mils, I think. AMT Savage, just seen that. I will taste the Lucky Dips next week. I've also got some Lucky Dips that I forgot about from our last show with my co-host, and I will test them as well. Taste them, should I say. But yeah, they will be next Friday. Every Friday we're going to do the lucky dip. Paul Burgess, you asshole. You're, you're saying I look like, oh God, what is it? Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. Somebody else said that recently as well. Alright. That's the best impression I could do, sorry. Alright. Scavenger Clouds, how you doing? When are you going? I already read that. Okay, let's get some sort of order restored here. Get everything nice and aligned. I'm going to tilt the camera down just so you can kind of see the mixing. There we go. Alright. Yep, we got it. Alright, everything's ready there. I need my keyboard. Because what we're going to do you know what, before I do this bit, let's get the recipe done. That would make sense. Get the keyboard. Let's flip this back up here again. Alright, I need to share the screen on ELR. So let's get ELR up. And create recipe. Alright, let's share the screen. That looks good. I think what I've got to do is just take that off there. Make sure that feeds properly. Just making sure that okay, good, everything looks fine. Oh no, I'm sharing my screen now, wouldn't I? You dickhead. Up here. There we go. Alright, this is what we're staying with. Let's see if I can get your yes, I can get the chat up at the same time. I think. Nope, it's going to disappear every time, isn't it? Oh well. I won't be able to answer any questions, folks. But right, this first one is Banana Fosters. Let's have a look. Max VG. Nicotine. We're not having any nicotine. Alright, so let me get all these flavors out in front of me. We've got banana cream, banana. Right, I've got a choice here of butter toffee, salted caramel. I think butter toffee and salted caramel, I think both of them together, they're such a good combination. They're both by Flavor West. Yeah, I think that's what we go for. And then vanilla bean ice cream and vanilla swirl. So let's go ahead and put this in. Right, banana cream. Banana cream Loran. Alright, so it's mainly bananas, but we want the caramel in there and we want the ice cream. It's got to be very well balanced. So let's not go crazy. Let's go 2%. Then we'll do banana by Flavor West, because that's the only two bananas I've got, which are still very good bananas. FW. And let's put it in. Let's be very precise here. I don't want exactly half. Let's put it in at 0.5. That one's a lot stronger. Then we've got butter toffee. Butter toffee Flavor West. We're going to put in at 1. And then we've got salted caramel. Salted caramel flavor west, we're going to do 2. Add flavor, vanilla bean ice cream. Oh, good if you spelled vanilla right, idiot. Dyslexic prick. Alright, vanilla bean ice cream by TFA. Alright, we're going to go 2 on that. And vanilla swirl. Vanilla swirl. And we do 1. Okay, that's what we're sticking with. It's only 8.5% on the flavouring, but that's how I feel it needs to be. And I think we're good. Go ahead and save it. It is private. I don't know if you can actually go view private ones, so whether you can do it just through the link. You might be able to. You might be able to just link to it. Okay. So let's mix it. Let's bring these over here. We'll go back. Oh, the trouble is if I go back to the camera. I need to go back to the camera a minute. God, I'll get this shit figured out in a second. It'd be good if I was able to put this up somewhere, wouldn't it? I don't want to cover the chat. No, I'm not going to mess my screen up. Unless I get the video up on this screen. I probably could do that. Let me try something a minute, folks. Bear with me. I'm going to try something here. Add webcam. Logitech. There it is. If I put it like that down in the bottom corner. Okay, and then we'll minimize that. You should be able to see both. Let me. I can't see it because if I bring it up, it just copied the screen. But can you folks see the camera and the mixing area? Just type yes in there for me if you can, or obviously no if you can't, because I can see you folks now. But if you can see the camera and the recipe, that would be good. Katie, you might laugh at me, but you spelt dyslexic wrong. And that's even funnier. It's got a Y in it. Now that is that's a joke in itself. You're going to hate me for that. You're going to be looking at the ban button. Okay, so you can see all of this. Good. Katie hasn't replied yet. She has now. All right. Oh, you can't see the recipe? You should be able to see both. Hold on. Yeah, you should be able to see both, Brian. Top left of the camera. I could try and bring it. Let me see if I can bring it onto the other screen. Hold on a minute. Let's go to the other screen. That way I can look at what's going on. So let's add a screen capture. And let's do this. There we go. Now you can see the recipe, and now I can see it too. Actually, I can read it straight off the screen. That'd be even better. Chris B, that's fine. I'm going to mix banana Fosters though. I don't know what you'd mix it with. Um, I mean, it's what I would do is just try and boost it, kind of what I'm doing now, and just try and add to it. Um, yeah, Banana Foster's, I imagine, is supposed to just be a single flavor and then add onto it. Yeah, you might have to zoom in, Brian, if you're watching on a phone. I can't take up the whole screen. Obviously, you won't be able to see me mixing. I don't know if I can. Yeah, see, look, it'll just go over the mixing part. So he's going to have to stay up there like that. People watching this back's going to have the same kind of trouble as well. But if you've got it on, it'll be in HD. So if you're on a full monitor in HD and watch it in full screen, you'll be able to see it easy. But it ain't going to work for everybody. Let's get an extra light in here. Okay. So if I got 2, 4, 6 flavors, is that right? 2, 4, 6. Yep. Okay, so banana flavor West. Oh, and oh, you dumbass, I put this in for 30 mil, didn't I? I can tell that by what's up on here. All right. I bet it's in, yes it is. This needs to be 10 mil. That's better. All right, that's more like it. That makes sense now. All right, so banana flavor West. Do you know what? Let's slide this over the top of. Oh shit. Let's slide that over the top of there. You can still read the chat. You can read the few words that are going in there. You can read the bottom of the chat to stay up with it. I'm sure that's all you need. And I could even take a better screenshot. Do you know what? Let's take a better screenshot. Let's remove that one. And let's do a better screenshot. Add screen capture. There we go. Now I can make him bigger and you'll see more of it. Let's do it about there. There you go. And I'll move the camera over here. There. I like that. That works. Well, it's the best I can get it anyway. It's good that you told me this as well, because then I can make it best possible. What does it say? What percentage? I really don't know, Chris, because I don't know the flavor very well. But if you've never mixed it before, normally a single flavor, you are. Who's it by? Who makes it? Let me know what company it is. If it's Flavora, you're gonna have to go real low, but I don't know if they do one. But I would say 3% to start off with, and then try it. It might be a bit on the weak side. If it is, then go up a percent until you find it's just right. Yeah, West Ham, I know I've covered the chat bar, but you can still see, what can you see there? 2, 4, 6, 8. You can see 9 of the last bits of chat. Once I get these out the way, I will. Why's that gone to point? Oh, 0.2. That's right, dickhead. It's actually 0.21. It would show up on my thing, but. Alright, 0.2 of Loran's banana cream. Next one is butter toffee, and it's 0.1. Delosi. Okay. Yeah, just give it a try. Trial and error. Use it low and then keep going up. Hmm. 0.1. There we go. It's only trouble working with 10 mil at a time. You've got to be so damn precise with it to get it right. But they're also very handy to do little testers with. Salted caramel 0.21. There we go. Oh man, that smells good. Oh. Vanilla bean ice cream 0.21. And vanilla swirl 0.11. Shake it up, shake it up. Yeah, Simon, do a Google search and go on images and you'll see what it is. It's caramelized banana with like ice cream. .11. Okay. Oh, one more drop. All right, there's those done. Let's get them out the way. Then we want some VG. What does it say for VG? 11.54. Oh, we're 11.9. Oh well. That little bit ain't gonna hurt. Damn, this thing needs batteries. Oh, do you know what? I didn't put any sweetener in here, did I? For being like caramelized. Well, I just hope the salted caramel's sweet enough and the butter toffee. I'm sure they've got some sweetener in them. Should have seen what they are. Yeah, Katie, that's a good point. There is no Asbode tonight. Maybe he'll come in a bit later. Strange not having him on a live feed, isn't it? Oh, there's my cleaning tissue. Alright, one down. Of course, I'm going to try a bit on my hand. Certainly got the banana, salted caramel. Haven't got the ice cream much, but I think after a steep that will come out. Although I say that, I've got the vanilla. And that was in the ice cream. Alright, banana Fosters. I think what I'll do is I'll just leave these on here as private, and then next week we'll come back and we can taste them, and if they're good I'll add them in my phone and I'll make them public. This one tastes good anyway. Could almost make it public now. Alright, Zero Nick. Print. Oh, I'm going to need a new cartridge in here in a second. I'm about to run out. That would be my 5th cartridge since Christmas, or since I got this thing, which was Christmas or just in the new year. That's how much I've mixed. 1C Fender. I think your photography is awesome. Can we watch more photography? I would if it was a photography channel. Maybe I should do a photography group. That would be a great one to do. I could do a photography channel, YouTube channel, and do a live feed. I can talk about photography all day long. I'd have to have a camera. I'd have to have the studio set up behind me and actually have a model in here. Do a live show with a model. Do you know what? There we go. I've got a ton of ideas now for another channel. Trouble is, this channel takes up a lot of my time. To do it properly, and when I say properly, I don't edit like other people do. I try not to edit at all. I try and keep it raw. I've thought about editing. I actually made an intro the other night, really nice polished one. You know, with my name rotating and letters coming out and coming back in with some nice music. And I looked at it and I thought, nah, fuck it, that's not me. That's not what I do. I'll keep my fake lion's head on there. Some stupid shit. And even that sometimes I think, no, I just don't want. I shouldn't even have an intro. Just keep it simple. All right, this needs to go in here for next week. Next thing we're going to do is the Mulva cake, which was apricot jam with like a caramel sponge kind of pudding thing with a cream sauce and custard. I really appreciate what you fuckers do to me sometimes. All right, we got a lot of flavors here. I grabbed a bunch. I don't know if I'll use them all, but apricot and blueberry jam are going to go together. Cake batter. I think I'm going to use cake batter dip. I don't know. Okay, I do need the salted caramel again, don't I? I need it for this one. Salted caramel. Alright, so for the sponge we do cake batter dip and yellow cake. So cake batter from Capella can go away. I was thinking, do you know what, I'm going to use Bavarian cream and cream cheese icing by Loran for kind of that. I can guess what the sauce is going to be. It's going to be like a really sweet iced sauce. So that's what we're going to go for there. Got caramel to go into the cake. And then we've got, the last thing we've got is custard, because it's supposed to go with custard. So that's quite a lot of shit there. So let's go and make a recipe. What I'll do is I think I'll share my screen again. Yeah, let's share my screen and we will do create recipe. I'll try and do it. Oh, I need my keyboard, don't I? Shit. Let's get all of this out of the way. Bear with me. Put them all in order again. Cake batter dip, yellow cake. Alright, we're ready. Right, apricot's going to come up first. So let's make sure that's 10 ml. It's Mulva cake. Max Fiji, no nicotine. Alright, first thing up is apricot by Flavor Art. Of course, it's not going to be there, is it? That would be too fucking easy. There we go. Alright, I'm just thinking with that sponge, it's got an apricot jam. Let's go 1.5 with the apricot. And then the blueberry jam, which is the only jammy thing I've got. I know I could add some other stuff to try and mimic jam, but I'm going to use this as a bit of a cheat. Blueberry Jam by Capella. There it is. And this is a very subtle flavour, if I remember right. I smell the blueberry pretty good in it, though. We're going to go 1. I think the apricot will steamroll that okay. Stomp its ass. Cake batter dip. Cake batter dip by Flavor West. Alright, so most of it I want yellow cake. So let's think. I've got both of these to put together. I don't know if I want to go 1 or 2, or well, I guess if it's in between 1.5. Then yellow cake is quite a strong flavour, but we obviously want the sponge. Let's do 2. Salted caramel to go in with that. We'll just do 1 for the salted caramel. Although it's supposed to be a caramel cake. Got to watch how much flavour I put in here. Let's put the cake batter dip at 1. Yellow cake at 1.5. That's there. That looks better. Cream cheese icing by Loran. This is for like the drizzle. The drizzle's not huge, but this will add a little bit of sweetness to it as well. So let's, yeah, the drizzle's not going to be a huge thing in it. The Bavarian cream was kind of part and parcel of that. Plus it helped the custard a little bit. So Bavarian cream by Flavor West. Let's do 1. And then we've got the custard at the end. Oh, stop doing that. Vanilla, custard. Come on, Capella should come up first before anything. There it is. Why is that? Can't be right. 144. There we go. That's more like it. 1.5. It's a really heavy custard. Or do we really want? No, we really need that custard, don't we? If it's going to be put on the top. Alright, I think we're done. Sorry about all of this. That should be it right there. I can swap to the other screen and it should show it, except it's now I've got to take another screenshot of it because it's not big enough. Alright, there we go, we're back. Alright, let's push this out of the way. I haven't had a vape for ages, so I need to do that. There, look, I'll make pretty stuff on here. I've never been able to do one of those twirls though. Actually, let's try it. Oh, it did. I almost had it. Yay! It went a little bit. Look at that. We're even trying stupid shit now with vape. Alright, that's better. Oh, God, that gummy bear is so good. So simple as well. DIY trickster. That's, yeah, no shit. That's the only trick I can do. I can blow maybe 1 or 2 smoke rings, but I look like a fucked up fish when I do it. Look like a fish that's getting ass fucked. Do you know what? I need to watch my language. Although this is an adult show, you can handle it. Oh, all right. Can you do a vid on that on blowing smoke rings? Yeah, that would be that would be stupid. Yeah, that would be one boring fish. A fish getting ass fucked. Seriously? Yeah. Why not? That's what I look like when I blow smoke rings. Um, Apricot 0.16. Let's make sure. Yeah, that is on tank. 0.16. I don't know what Malva cake is supposed to be like, but I read the description. Maybe one day I'll try it. Kick him out. Yeah, fish's ass is very small. Smells of fish as well. Okay. Oh, you dickhead. Of course, it puts it in alphabetical order, not the order I've got it on here. Why do I have blueberry jam at? I had it 0.1 anyway. Lucky bastard. Alright, next one's Bavarian cream. It's called an anus, Simon. Yes, proper word. Rectum. Fish rectum. Simon, you do. I tried to get it for ages and they were sold out every single time. When I finally got it, I use it quite a lot. It's great flavour. There's nothing else quite like it. What have we got next? Yellow cake. Yellow cake 0.16. Cake batter dip. .1. Okay. Cream cheese icing. Yeah, the last time I got it in the first time I ever got it in 30ml because I wasn't messing about trying to get it again because it's always sold out. Cream cheese icing 0.1. Oh god, it smells so good. Salted caramel 0.1. Oh come on, tear. All right, and Capella custard version 1. I do have version 2, but version 1 tastes so much better. Yeah, Vapor Man, I will, definitely. Right, so 0.21 of this. All right. Now we need eat some VG. Keep looking down for my phone to get the recipe. It's up on my computer screen. I can't get used to that. 11.35. Oh, bang on. 11.35. What's that? The TWRDA? What's the TW? Unless you meant the TM, Twisted Messes. Okay. There was another mix done. Yeah, yeah, Twisted Messes. Yeah, I love it. Very, very good. Easy to build on. Wasn't sure what it would taste like because with RDAs they can be really easy to build on, but taste like crap. This one's got a nice short chimney on. As soon as I seen it, I was like, this is going to taste good, and it really does. Wanted one for ages. I was very surprised when I opened that package and seen it in there. I was like, what the hell? Cool, that's sweet. Do you know, I'm going to vape this a second. Right. A chance to cool down a little bit. Let's wipe the inside of that thing down. This has got to be one of the worst RDAs, the Dark Horse. Everyone used to love this thing. I don't understand why. It's just got no flavour to it. The deck's a pain in the ass. Doesn't hold hardly any juice. Everyone said it was a cloud machine. I never found it to be. You couldn't really put like a 22 gauge coil in there to do anything, although it's got these massive post holes. There's just no room in there. Never did like it. Right, let's see what we got on the vape side of this. It tasted very sweet on my hand. Damn, that blueberry jam's in there. That blueberry jam's a really subtle flavour, but it's kind of give this a kick in the ass. I was hoping it would help the apricot, not kill it. Right, I'm going to do some more apricot in there. Let's change that recipe. Let's put the apricot up to 2.5. For some reason, I've always thought that apricot was pretty strong, but it's not as strong as I thought it was. Oh, don't want that. Alright, so the apricot's been changed to 2.5. So I need to add 0.1. I will measure it. I know what it is. It's 5 drops out of that dropper. Let's see if I'm right. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 0.8. No, she wants 6. Okay, now we'll try that with a bit more apricot. I want the apricot in there. It's supposed to be like an apricot drizzle on it. Yeah, I should have gone with something else instead of the blueberry. Maybe I should have just left the jam part out of it. But it's a nice vape, just not quite the flavour profile we were after. I thought that blueberry jam, I know I used it once before and it was so subtle, it was not very strong and I had to up it loads. But it seems to be coming out in this one, alright. Right, let's see if we got apricot now. There, got apricot that time. That's nice, not quite as dense as I would like it. I think we need like more yellow cake as well. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. We can do what we like here, can't we? Let's do, let's add another 1% of yellow cake and then I'll leave it alone. Okay, so let's go back, change it again. Edit. Yellow cake, where are you? There. So that's going to go from to 2.5. Okay. Alright, so yellow cake's gone up to 2.5, so I need another 0.1. Then I'm going to leave it. We'll let it steep. We'll try it next week. I just know it's not thick enough, so I think this will help it. I want quite enough sponge in there either. Okay. Next one's going to be interesting. If I get anything anywhere near it, if I can just, even if my brain tells my taste buds it's close, then I'm going to be very happy. But I don't feel very confident making a Cadbury's cream egg. I'm sure someone much smarter than me would have done it by now. Let's get the chat window back up. Okay, I have to go do some wedding stuff. I will catch you later, Chris. Talk to you about the collab. Okay, good to see you, John. I was going to say maybe we can do wedding cake mix. It's one of those things, when you vape it, your sex life disappears. I shouldn't put you off of getting married, should I? It ain't that bad. It ain't all that bad. It's just a piece of paper to say that you're legally together, really. But congratulations. Oh, let's vape the rest of this out. We got plenty of time. We're in no rush. God, we're almost up to 3 hours. Alright, let's see if this has helped it. Okay. Need to put a label on that. Oh, got a bit of a dry hit, but that's really transformed it. That's changed it. I like that. There's still that blueberry in there, a little bit. I'm hoping it'll die after steeping, and the apricot will be left behind. Is what my plan is. But we'll see after a week. And if it's really, really good, but I'm still pissed off about the blueberry, we'll make it again without it. Okay, so this is Malva cake. Got a feeling this label's going to run out now. Yeah, I see nothing in the window. Let me go get another one, because I know that that one's gone. Yeah, look, it's right on the end. Yep. Just like a tiny little bit left in there. Oh, there was enough for another label. Oh well. Put a fresh one in. Yeah, Vapor Man, that sounds good. That would be cool. I can then see what it's see what that profile's like. I've kind of mimicked what it's supposed to be, but be interesting to see what the actual flavoring's like. And when I say mimicked it, I've tried to. It's kind of it's nice. It's a nice vape, but I've not. It's kind of a bit of a mishmash. It would take a little bit more of a couple more versions to nail this one down a bit. Okay, all right, that's that done. Next one, Cadbury's cream egg. Let's go back to here and new recipe. Let's switch it to share the screen. All right, this one. I'll just call it cream egg. Actually, the cream is not spelt like that, is it? It's spelt like that, I believe. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Right, we've got milk chocolate. That's going to be one of our big ones. White chocolate to go with it, because I think it goes really well with the milk chocolate. We've got 3 marshmallows. I'm quite interested in this Flavor West one, actually. Yes. Yes, that's it. Let me see what the Capella one like. Oh, that's strong. Mm. No, I think we'll leave out the Capella marshmallow. And then we've got some FLV frosting to give it. This stuff's sweet as shit. And I think it's kind of got that smell. And it's got that taste as well. I think that's good. All right, we're going to go with this. It's fairly basic. It's 5 flavors. Milk chocolate, white chocolate. Well, I don't need to tell you. I'm going to type them in here. Milk chocolate. There we go. Oh, it says DX. Milk chocolate clear. I guess that would be it. Well, let's just try milk chocolate TFA. There. I'll just do that one. TFA milk chocolate. and we are going to go, we're going to go 3, and then we're going to go TFA white chocolate. There we go, and we will go 1.5, and then marshmallow. Marshmallow, I've got the Flavor Art one. Where's the Flavor West? There we go. Alright, this one's quite high for marshmallow, but we're going to go in at 2. And then we're going to go the Marshmallow Flavor Art 1. And then Frosting by Flavora. There. And I think we'll do 1 with that as well. Then it'll make it sweet as shit. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, I don't want to add a flavour. Shit, how do I take that off? Or do I? I doubt if I need to, do I? Just I won't go on there. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's swap this back to our other screen. There it is. I can actually make that a bit bigger by removing that, adding it back. There we go. Alright, we're ready. Let's go mix this bad boy up. If this comes out close, I'm going to be so chuffed with myself. I really don't have my hopes up here. But that Flavor West marshmallow's got a kind of a good taste about it in that respect. Alright, here we go, milk chocolate. I hope I bought more milk chocolate because I'm almost out. Oh no, frosting first. Let's do them in order. Frosting by Flavora. This one is extremely sweet. It's quite strong, but I want it really sweet. Obviously. So 0.1. There we go. Marshmallow FA. There we go. Oh, it went a drop over on that one. Do you know what? I'm going to have to change that because I went over a little bit. Now it's 1.5. So let's make sure we got this correct. Alright, so we'll change that to 1.5. Marshmallow by Flavor West. It's 0.21. Milk chocolate. It's 0.3. I think this is the best chocolate, milk chocolate by TFA. It's really good. It even smells great. Alright, and 0.15 of white chocolate. Trying to get that kind of creamy Cadbury kind of feel from it. Alright, there's the flavourings in. VG is 11.48. This would be so funny if this is close. Oh, bang on, 11.48. Okay, let's pack the scales up. We'll get all of this back to FaceTime. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. Alright, we'll get rid of that window. Okay. Have to make a label for it, and then we're going to try it. Oh, I haven't whisked it up yet, have I? Oh, I missed Alex. Okay, there we go. All right, cream egg. All right, let's get the testing. Right, fingers crossed. I'd be very surprised if it tastes anything like a cream egg, although I think I've kind of added the right kind of ingredients to it. The best of my ability, anyway, the best of what I've got here. But if this is anything like it, I would be shocked. Well, not shocked, but pleasantly surprised. Hi, Caroline. Do you know what? I think my brain's trying to tell me and wanting it to be. It's very good, and it's definitely on the very sweet side. And I can taste the chocolate, and you can taste this like really sweet cream. I bet you when this dies down, I bet it ain't going to be bad. You know, that ain't a bad attempt. It's not obviously going to be a Cadbury's cream egg, but that ain't a bad attempt at all. Definitely get the chocolate. The frosting is extremely sweet. I knew it was sweet. I probably should have gone 0.5%. That Flavora shit is sweet. Oh, yeah, Chris, I'm reading what you said there. Just recently noticed when using the mixer, same as you have, I wipe it off between mixes. I've noticed it. Do you get between it? You see between there, what I do is I fold the tissue over, like so, and then I put it in between. You put it in between like this. So it's actually sandwiched, look. Once you got it like that, bend the top over. So you got it like this, wrap it around, and pull the whole thing real tight upwards. Then give it a clean. You've got to get out what's in between and double check for little tissue fragments, because I've got one right there. Because otherwise you'll end up with that in your juice. I ended up with one in there the other day and wondered what the hell was up with my juice. I thought it was in my VG or something. But once you do that, you don't get anything left on it. But that's how I always do it. And Simon says he puts his in soapy water after each use. Sorry, Katie did. Sorry. Yeah, the chocolate strawberry stuff, Simon, is difficult. I haven't tried for a long time, but I know every time I did try, even my wife said one night. I said, "Oh, what do you think I should mix?" Because I was like out of ideas. This was like a year ago. She said, "Oh, chocolate covered strawberries." I said, "Okay," and I mixed it. And it was not very good. I've got something else here, folks. I've got some juices. They've been steeping since. Oh my God, they've been steeping since February 18th. They were off of a live feed. I think it was the last time I made juice on a live feed. Does that sound right? Would that be 2 weeks ago? It'd be like 3 weeks ago. But it's the last time I mixed juice on one. Okay. Yeah. Do you know what, folks? That's probably a good thing to do. Is to put it in warm water after each mix. Makes sense. That's what I used to do with my syringes, and I never used to carry any flavors from them. But I've never actually noticed it. But then I bet you I would if I mixed a peppermint. I bet if I mixed a peppermint and it wasn't cleaned properly, you'd notice it in a heartbeat. Okay. Do you know what though? The cream egg mix, folks, it ain't bad. I mean, I'd like it to sit and have it calm down a little bit, but it's not a cream egg. But if you think cream egg when you vape it, it's pretty good. It might need a little bit more chocolate in it, but I think let's leave it a week. Come back to it next week in the live feed and see what we've got. So this one's cream egg. Zero nicotine. Shit, I've got a bunch of flavors to go back and put in alphabetical order. Trying to remember where they came from. God, there's a shitload there. Yeah, the menthol does it. It's when you get a tiny little bit on your finger and then you rub your eye. All right, let's put him in here. All right, there's all three of them there at the beginning of that drawer. Right, we've got some stuff here. Where's my phone there? All right, the first one is that Stefan's mix. Now, let me get this off of here a minute. Stefan's mix. Stefan's mix there. All right, this is blueberry candy at 8%, churro at 2.5%, Irish cream at 2%, tangerine at 1%, and papaya at 1.5%. Sounds very interesting. Certainly smell the blueberry. Okay, let's give this a go. That's unusual. Wow, that's really different. I don't know what to make of that. That's one of those mixes where, God, I get everything in it. Do you know what? It's quite a cool, that's a very good mix in a way, because I taste everything. It's not really got an identity though. The blueberry, I get tons of it. I taste the Irish cream at one point. Then afterwards I get the tangerine and the papaya. It's a nice blend. It's got plenty of mouthfeel and throat hit. Really nice. It's nice and thick. It's got like a, I don't know. It's got this kind of like harshness to it. It's nice. I'm gonna keep that one up on the table. I think I'm gonna be vaping that one a little bit, and it's got nicotine in it. So's the Liam's cheesecake, but this one, blueberry glazed, hasn't. Right, blueberry glazed. I know what that is because he was trying to get me. There it is. Biscuit, Inawera, 1%. Glazed donut, Capella, 8%. Joy, 0.5%. Super sweet, 0.5%. Yellow cake, 1%. Buttercream by Capella, 2%. Blueberry jam, Capella, 3%. And blueberry extra, TFA, 2%. So quite a few. All right. That other one though, that Stefan's mix, is very unusual. I like it. Mm. It's a little too sweet for me. I think if I left the super sweet out, it would be really nice. But you get the blueberry, you get the donut. It's a nice mix. This was actually a recipe given to me by somebody. Um, and they were asking me to mix it for weeks and weeks. I finally got it done. But he's a bit on the sweet side. But that, again, that kind of donut would be. All right, later, West Ham. Let's see what we got. Let's go back to our page right here. Go back to normal. There we go. All right, then we got Liam's cheesecake. Well, I've got Horlicks here as well. I think that's over here. Yeah, I made that one on February 10th. I need to try that. I will do that in a second. Someone kept asking me on the channel to make a Horlicks, and I've done it. And I want to try it out. Just opened the drawer and tried what I sent you. Now, to me, version 3 and version 1 taste nice. I think taste buds are messing with me. When you get a chance, tell me your opinion. Okay. I've got them right next to me. I will get them up in a second. All right, Liam's. See if I can find it. There we are. Liam's strawberry cream live. All right, sweet strawberry 8, vanilla cupcake 2, whipped cream 4, blue raspberry cotton candy 1.5. This sounds nice. Why did I put cheesecake on here? Is that the right one? This says strawberry cream. There's no cheesecake in this shit. It's got to be the one. It says live on it. It's definitely sweet strawberry in there. I can't pronounce your name, Buck. You're gonna make me. I'm just gonna call you Y for short. Good night, buddy. That's very nice. Again, very sweet. The blue raspberry cotton candy is over the top. This is some very sweet vapes. I've got. Damn, I've been over sweetening. Nosta, Nosta. Is that how it's? Oh, okay. Nosta. All right. I've seen you speaking to Simon. Damn, he's from Swansea. You talk that same shit. Need a gallon of phlegm to talk to you. I can say that because I'm English. I'm allowed to. It's my birthright to be able to take the piss out the Welsh. Okay, let's put these here so they're in a separate area. They were all good mixes. All good in their own right. Yeah, isn't that weird, Simon? How smokers can't vape? They certainly can't sub-ohm. Holy shit, they cough their lungs out, even when they go mouth to lung. Everyone that's tried one, I know I say, watch out, they're strong, you know, and they smoke some strong ass cigarettes, but they can't handle it. I know my wife couldn't. I get to try my flavors now by dabbing it on the back of her hand. Okay, Horlicks. This was my first ever attempt. It's kind of a wild stab in the dark with what I had. Let's have a look. Nah, that's got a shitload of malted milk in it. Yeah, it's kind of like a warm, sweet milk, but kind of a strange. Yeah, I don't like that. My Horlicks is no good. It's one of those funny flavors, though. I don't know if I'd ever get it. They'd have to bring one out. Yeah, the malted milk is 4%. What I'll do, let's make a version 2. And I'll make it sometime. Actually, no, I won't. No, I won't. Let's leave it there. I'll come back to him. Yeah, it's kind of on the right lines, but the malted milk is just way over the top. Well, I need to get back to something else. Gummy bears. Yeah, Simon, you're right. That condensed milk, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like condensed milk, but the malted milk, got to be careful with it. But, you know, Horlicks is a malted beverage. I thought about the real thing and just took the malt up there a bit too much. I don't mind Horlicks. I haven't had it for a long time though. God, I've got quite a lot of cleaning up after this show, folks. I got shit everywhere. I had kind of a late night last night. I didn't go to bed till gone 2 o'clock. I was up playing virtual reality. There's this guy I play with in New York. Kind of just met him online, and we were in a zombie killing fest last night, and then we've done 66 waves of zombies. It took us like 3 hours. We're both fucked afterwards because you stood up playing. You kind of get wrapped up in your environment as well. Some funny shit though. But it's kind of cool when you turn around with your guns like that, and you can go full 360 just like you would normally in real life. Alright, we're back on lemon. I need to clear my palate of all this sweet shit. Ah, that's better. The lunch bitch is out. Yeah, I know, Paul. There was one live feed we done where I went on talking forever. We never mixed nothing. I didn't even realise till I went off that. I was like, holy shit, we didn't mix anything. But no, that's cool. Putting some mixes together, and we'll give them a try next week. I think the cream egg one, I may even try the cream egg after a couple of days and see if I can better it off camera, and we'll come back to it, see what we do. Syrup of figs. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, Simon, I've got so many I want to try. Every time I sit down at the table, I want to make like 10 mixes. I end up making 5, and then when I go back, I forget what the other 5 were. And I've made quite a few 30 ml mixes that I really like. It's just getting through them and trying them. I'm tasting something different, like every couple of hours. The lemon bitch, the lunch bitch, is pretty good though. Yeah, Katie, I know how you feel. But well, my own youngest and only is 9 years old, as you know, and yeah, she's got it easy. She loves her tablet. She watches Netflix all the time, and she watches YouTube a lot. She's into animals, so she watches all sorts of vet things and stuff on there. It's good for learning, but the trouble is she ain't got no friends outside the house. I remember when I was her age, we never used to spend any time at the house. We were always out. Trouble is we're getting in trouble a lot, but we're always out with our friends. But that's the trouble nowadays. There's too much Facebook and shit like that. I guess I am getting old thinking like that, but you don't get out enough. You don't get to tell people what you're having for dinner face to face anymore. You just tell them on Facebook. God save the Queen. Yeah, Dave, how you doing? I guess NN is night night. Uh, Good to have you here, Dave, and have a good one. I'm probably going to get out of here in about 10 minutes, I think. 3.5 hours is enough. I'm glad you English folks stayed with me though. It's 1:30 in the morning there. Actually, tonight the clocks go forward here, so next week you'll only be 4 hours difference. So remember that. It'll be 5 o'clock next Saturday. It will be 9 o'clock in England. So it'll be an hour earlier for you English folks. And then the English ones go back the last Sunday in the month, isn't it? So yeah, there's always that 2 week 2 week bit in the middle, whereas we're only 4 hours difference. Oh, and they give snow tomorrow. It's been the last 3 weeks has been 70 to 80 degrees every single day. All the trees are in blossom. There's pollen off the trees. And then tomorrow we're getting snow. Funny as shit. See what they say on the weather about that. See if it's changed. Oh, no, it's not showing snow anymore. Oh, cool. Okay, maybe we're not going to get it. Maybe I can go out and cut the lawn tomorrow. No, it's not showing any snow anymore. Good. It's nice to see snow now and again, but I really don't want. I've got shitloads to do out in the yard. Good night, Paul. Oh, I got some interesting mixes coming up this year. I know I posted a couple of them on Facebook. I can't even remember what they all are. That's why if I don't have them out in front of me, I don't know. I can't remember what they are. One of them's called Finite. Actually, I got that right here. Finite. It's a sparkling berry champagne. It's really nice. Doesn't taste that much of champagne, but that's what's in it. Oh, yeah, Brian didn't stay. I know. He came in just as I was starting the mix. So I never really got to speak to him. But I know he always likes to come in and see the mixing part, so that must have been a bummer for him. Because that's the first thing he normally says, oh, have we mixed yet? So that would have sucked. Oh, and straight after this, I'll see if I can get with JFM as well. Get a chat link going with him, and we'll see about putting something together for next week. Or a week after, or sometime. And maybe we'll get, when we do that, I'll kind of look around for some, well, I was going to say I'll look around for some other content, have a look what's in the news and stuff, but do you know what? No, I won't. I'm not going to change how we do this. We'll be on, we'll answer questions, mix some shit. Simon, you are bad. Oh dear. Oh yeah, fishing and vaping. Yeah, you see me tonight. 10 ml bottles. I've got 10s and 15s. Normally, if I know it's going to be good, like I'm making a strawberry cream or something, you're going to use it. I normally do a 15 and put Nick in it. Every other test, I try and use my 10s all the time. And then, if a 10's very good, and it just needs tweaking slightly, then I might put it in a 30. But and it's very rare I go above 30, even with the real good ones, because I just haven't got time to vape them. The only time I go above 30 is for this bad boy. Wherever she is. There. That's what I go above 30 for. That's what my all-day vape looks like after, that was February 15th, so after 4 weeks. And my God, that looks perfect. Oh man, that's amazing. Actually, shouldn't have let any oxygen in there. But that's the only time I make big batches for stuff like that. I can't run out of that stuff. I have to have it. What's the best RY4 juice in your opinion? You mean the actual flavoring or a recipe? If it's the flavoring, the only one I use is Flavor Arts. I've not tried any of the others. And if you're talking about a recipe, I put one together. Oh, when was it? Last night, night before, and that one was pretty good. It's called it's called Nut Milk. It's pretty good. But yeah, the Nut Milk's pretty good. But the best one is Graham's RY4, which I think. Let me double check. I think it's in the premium folder. Yeah, it is. Graham's RY4 is fantastic. It's on my desk. I do vape it a lot. Really nice tobacco mix, and it's got a nice caramel taste to it from the caramel kind of biscuit with it as well from the Graham Cracker Clear. Scavenger Clouds, did you get anywhere with your Easy Does It clone? I've not gone any more on what the last live feed. Some people sent me some stuff. I made one. It tasted pretty good, but it's still not quite there. I tweaked it a little bit because one of the flavors I didn't have. I haven't got back to it. It's just I just got so much shit I'm working on. It's hard to keep up with. Just mix your all day vape again. 500 mil. Damn, it's good. It's a coil killer. Yeah, what's killing it is the yellow cake. It's got yellow cake in it, and that stuff's got loads of sucralose in it. Actually, it hasn't got sucralose in it. It's got fructose syrup in it. Um, but yeah, it gunked the shit out of them. I don't get it that bad with mine, although I do. With my tanks, I change the wick in my tanks about every 5 or 6 days. Um, and then the wicks in my RDAs don't. But then I dry burn everything and put it under a cold water. So I heat them up until they're glowing, turn the RDA up like that, put cold water over it, do that 3 times, and the coils come up shining. And then go ahead and do it again. You know, go ahead and wick them and hit the bitch again. Just be careful when you're doing it. Obviously, don't get water inside your mod, which goes without saying. Oh, Katie, going to bed. Right, I'm going now. I'm going to give you peace and quiet. Catch you buggers later. All right, we'll talk about you as soon as you're gone. I hope you know that, Katie. I was about to mute you and get rid of you anyway. But it's always a pleasure having you here, Kate. Sorry, Katie. I'll just call you Fruit Loops. Um, but no, thanks for coming in. You guys are mods now, so every time I do one of these, you'll automatically come in as a moderator. It's you two and Brian are the moderators. And by the way, you guys are doing a fantastic job over on the Facebook page. It's very much appreciated, and you're very. It looks like you're very much liked by everybody in there, including myself. So thank you. That's the only nice stuff I'm going to say. So fuck off the bed now. Have a good night, and have a good night, Katie, and I'll see you soon. Gonna have a session. A total of 1,000 mil. That lets you know how much I like it. Chris, it's my all day vape. But I love it. I've been on it now over 2 years. Uh, I've got this lunch bitch lemon in here now, and it's fantastic, really nice. I can vape it one day, but I don't want to vape it the next day. You know what I mean? It's strange, and I'm like that with shop bought stuff. That Milkman I really like. I can vape it one day. I can't vape it 2 days in a row. I need to change. My all day vape, I can vape it weeks and weeks and weeks without even worrying about another vape, and I don't know why. It's just it just works. And I can do the same with gummy bears as well. I could go a few days with gummy bears by Flavor West, just 3% gummy bears, and I can vape that continuously. All right, folks. Well, I'm gonna knock it on the head. thank you for joining me. Thanks for all your support. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And look out for my videos. There'll be one either every night or every other night as usual. Got plenty of content to throw out there. Let's have a look. Juice Man, Mother's Unicorn Milk, the #1 recipe on ELR is awesome too. I keep hearing about that thing. I need to go try that. Everyone keeps keep seeing that pop up all over the place. Mother's Unicorn Milk. Yeah, definitely need to have a look at that. See, my mix myself, if I'm talking about it to my friends or something like that, I call it Mother's Milk. It's my mother's milk. Um, it isn't a clone of it or anything else. It's the only thing I know that's similar that I can call it. To you folks, it's my all-day vape. But yeah, I tend to call it mother's milk. When I'm talking to my wife and I say, "Oh, look, I'm back on my mother's milk," she just look at me weird, like, you know, like I'm fucking crazy or something. But anyway, once again, thank you all for coming. I will get up with JFM and we'll see what we can do about getting a collaboration going and put something out live for you folks. So I hope you all have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you next weekend. Peace out. Oh, I can never stop this thing. There we go. Good night, all.